quarter. Yeah, and then you think of what?
No, 2 minutes and 11 seconds.
Okay, 2 minutes and 11 seconds. And that's for 3 plays. So, 2 runs and a sack. So the Bears, they got to, be more committed to their point of attack in the run game. And Caleb's still looking for the play into his headset, reading off of his wristband, going to the line of scrimmage, get to work. 10 seconds on the play clock, Jeff.
Man, I thought Trevor Lawrence was working that clock pretty good, too, from his perspective. As Caleb goes under center, 1 back set, fakes it, rolls right's got Cole Kmet at the 32-yard line, and he's dragged down to the 35 and taken out of bounds by Jacksonville. Quickly on that coverage for Jacksonville as he limits him to a 5-yard pickup. And Cole Kmet with a high number of catches that ranks among the most in the National Football League, and so he's getting his targets.
Caleb, he likes that second level on those bootlegs, but if he is going to throw it to Cole, you got to throw it like 3/4 of a second earlier and put yourself in more of an advantage.
Shotgun, quick snap-off throw to the near side. DJ Moore looking for a block, but the quick read by Jacksonville. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, is there along with Darnell Savage, the former Green Bay Packer. He's going to lose 2. That'll back him up. It'll be 3rd down coming up for the Bears. Ball on the 33-yard line, 3rd down and 7. 3:48 to go. First quarter, 3-0 Jacksonville.
Those offensive linemen, they got to get out there faster. They got to be able to not make themselves susceptible to getting an illegal block in the back, but trying to get their body in front of the immediate defender and give DJ some room to roam.
Gerald Everett, wing right along with Allen, and then to the near side of Dunze and Moore. They're stacked inside the numbers left. Play clock down to 4 for Caleb Williams. Back to his left. 2-1 motion. They're going to have to call a timeout. Caleb knew it. You could tell by the body language he was not happy having to take that timeout.
There's 5 guys haunting the line of scrimmage, one standing up over the center. So what he's going to do, he's probably going to drop, but he doesn't want that center to be able to go and help to his right or his left. And he's just trying to occupy his attention before he can drop back.
If you're just joining us, 3-0 Jacksonville on a field goal by Cam Little. After a 8-minute-plus drive, the Bears hung in there. 4 10-plus yard plays, though, and this...
3:21 in the game clock, please.
And this is a team that does have a lot of big play to them. They have 23 plays of 20-plus this year, and that is 4th best in the NFL. But 4 double-digit plays to 4 different targets for Jacksonville on that drive.
Yeah, and a lot of that credit, even though he's having some difficulties in Trevor Lawrence this year and some turnover susceptibility, he still was picked as high as he was picked before because of a reason, and he is a big, dynamic athlete.
25th ranked 3rd down defense for Jacksonville digs in against the Bears offense with Moore in motion to the right with Everett and Keenan Allen. Singled up to the left side is Adunze, showing blitz. And they are bringing on extra body. They get to Caleb. He flings the ball, and it falls out of his hands. Incomplete pass.
Okay.
Flicked it, and it came out. Didn't get anywhere.
Pass. Ruling on the field is incomplete.
4th down, and the Bears have to punt. So a pair of 3-and-outs for the Bears. Down 3-0 here in the first quarter with 3:16 remaining.
I'm worried as he had his arm back, the ball was started to get swatted out of his hand. And if that's the case, are they going to interpret that to...
I'm wondering if it hit prior. It hit Pryor in the face mask. That's what happened.
All right.
Wow. Did that ever happen to you once in your career?
No.
Taylor at a 63-yard high snap, snags it, and then leverages in the ball. Backing up to the 8-yard line and quickly sprinting to the left. Running past Hardy and then stepping out of bounds in front of Sewell near the 25-yard line. As Jacksonville will take over. Their second possession as Parker Washington returns a 59-yard punt, 13 yards. We are going to take a break. It is 3-0 Jacksonville. Late first quarter on the Bears Radio Network.
Touchdown! Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the SiriusXM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the SiriusXM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with SiriusXM 360L radios.
Hockey is back, and the NHL on SiriusXM sounds like this.
Score! Connor McDavid off the rush, set up by Hyman.
And this.
The Panthers have won the Stanley Cup for the first time. Yeah!
Hear every NHL game all season long on Sirius XM and the hometown announcers on the Sirius XM app. And talk about the day-to-day drama of the hockey season on NHL Network Radio, Channel 91.
NBC Sports Audio Channel 85 on Sirius XM is your home for expert analysis, popular talk shows, and live sports coverage.
Here comes Clark. How will she go for history? The all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball.
Listen to Dan Patrick, Mike Florio, Matthew Berry, and Chris Sims break down the latest news and offer expert analysis.
How about we play the Super Bowl on the Saturday instead of the Sunday 2 weeks after the AFC-NFC title game? Who's with me?
Plus, play-by-play coverage of some of the biggest events in sports, including the Kentucky Derby, Indy 500, U.S. Open, and more.
And there's one furlong to run. Two Bills on the inside, trying to hold up Mage, and it is going to be Mage to win the Kentucky Derby.
Your home for all the latest news, fantasy expertise, and live events all year long. NBC Sports Audio Channel 85 on Sirius XM.
Punt return was a long snapper, and he gets down to the field quite a bit. One of the best at doing that, Scott Daly. Hopefully he's okay.
Gotta be.
Just in case, though, Cole Kmet is your backup, and he was warming up down there.
Backup centers, backup long snappers. It's a very scary element of the NFL because these long snappers are perfect at their trade.
Yeah, not everybody could do it. So here are the Jaguars at their 21-yard line left to right. They put Lawrence under center for the one-back set. Killing the play at the line. You heard it from the parabolic mic. Wing left is Gabe. And Davis snap and a handoff, and Kyler Gordon goes in untouched to get the stuff. He is outstanding at that. Gets behind the line of scrimmage on Travis Etienne, and it's a 2-yard loss.
I tell you, Jeff, it is about that commitment. You got to look at this offensive line. They're all in a 3-point stance. Trevor Lawrence commits to the play that he has called, and then Kyler Gordon gets a chance to inch up. And now the offensive linemen, they're not looking up at him. They're looking at their on the line of scrimmage responsibilities.
2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line. Shotgun back to Lawrence's left. Snap is back. Looking to throw in a clean pocket. Hits Etienne. Nicely thrown to the 25. Inside the numbers to the 30. Finally brought down at the 31-yard line by Kevin Byard. And so a nice catch and run there after the throw by Lawrence. Picks up 16 yards. Evan Ingram moving the sticks for the Jacksonville team. And that's what they've done so far today. Moving the sticks. 3-0, they have the lead. 2 minutes to go, first quarter.
Yeah, and, Trevor Lawrence is mentally he's a talented quarterback, so he's going to understand coverages in his best option.
Double tight ends, right side of the line now here with a one-back set from center. Sticks it in the belly of the back. Etienne with a little shoulder shrug, and, man, he is washed out. Hit hard as T.J. Edwards and Jalen Jones collaborate on the tackle, but you feel Edwards on those hits. You visually feel it.
He accelerates into the hit. And so especially if he has a lateral approach that the running back really can't feel his presence, he accelerates on contact, and you can see evidence of it, how quickly he goes down.
2nd down and 9. Ball on the 36 of Jacksonville. It's resting on the near side hash or the right hash as we look at it. Lawrence empties out. 3-by-2, all by himself in shotgun. Takes the snap. Bears rush Edwards on the blitz. They hit him. Edwards slips by, and it's finished off by a pair of Bears. Coward is one of them, along with Sweat. He goes down at under a minute to go. It's a loss of 2 and a shared sack. 3rd down and long now for Jacksonville.
Nice job by sharing it. Nice hustle, nice effort. Way to compliment each other's effort on that play. And that, Jeff, that blue tent is still up. That worries me.
So here we go, 3rd down and 11, ball on the 34. What will Eberflus dial up here? 3 down, 1 stand up. That's Taylor. Back to throw Lawrence. Flips it out in the flat. Caught 30, 35 to the 40. Gordon puts him down shy of a 1st down. That is on the numbers. The catch made by Ingram, number 17. Picks up 9. Needed 11. 4th and 2. They're going for it appears. From their 43-yard line, leading 3-0 in the final ticks of this first quarter, and maybe they'll just run out the first quarter clock. Waiting for it, not getting the snap, and that will end our first quarter. It moved quickly. Jacksonville with a 3-0 lead.
46 going into the tunnel.
And
the end of the first quarter.
And thank you. We'll get you on the other side. Let's pause for station ID first on the Bears radio.
Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and executives all day long on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
3-0 Bears dig in for a 4th and 2 when we come back on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway. Exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Horton Group in Chicagoland if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Some people like A and others like B. At BMW, we prefer X. Like the dynamic X3, meant for ultimate exploration. The X5, built to conquer even the most difficult paths. Or the pinnacle of comfort and luxury, the X7. And since every X-Range vehicle is packed with performance and versatility, you'll always get the best of X. The BMW X-Range. Your next X venture starts here. Take advantage of exceptional lease and finance offers today.
We all know going solar is a great way to help create a healthier, cleaner planet. But the first step is finding a solar solution that makes sense for you. You may have questions about cost and convenience. ComEd has answers and tools, like a solar calculator, to help you see all your options. You don't even need solar panels to benefit from solar power. You just need the right information. Go to ComEd.com/solar to find a solar solution that works for you.
Central London, 3-0 Jacksonville, and it's 4th and 2 to start the second quarter. They are on the 43-yard line. I punt the ball now, shifting right to left. Bears defense still on the field. Logan Cook, the punter, is thrown 4 passes in his career, completed 4 for 33 yards, so they're on alert. DeAndre Carter back on the other end to receive the punt. Now a penalty marker. What is this?
False start. Wow.
Punting.
If they did have
start. Offense, number 15. 5-yard penalty.
And you wonder, Tom, and that is on Tim Jones, a receiver. You wonder if they had something like that dialed up, and they're a little jumpy.
Right, exactly. I mean, at least it increases the suspicion in your mind. I'm surprised that they didn't come out and bring the punt return team on, but they got defense, get some blocks, just get a safe catch by DeAndre.
Cook at his 25 on the near side hash, puts his right foot into it, sends it high in the air. Fair catch called for by DeAndre Carter. Is under it. Just about the 19-yard line. Scott Daly, the Bears' long snapper, will not return. He's got a knee injury. He's been taken into the locker room, so Cole Kmet will be the long snapper for the Bears moving forward. We're going to take a break. Bears football to start their heart of the second quarter, down 3 to the Jaguars here from London on the Bears Radio Network.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be breaking down all the action from Sunday and getting you ready for Monday Night Football as Josh Allen and the Bills take on Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets.
Plus, we'll talk to both Falcons coach Raheem Morris and Bucks coach Todd Bowles while also keeping you updated on all the latest injury news.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, SiriusXM, NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the all-new SiriusXM app.
when it happens in the NFL.
Robert Saleh has been fired as head coach of the Jets.
We're reacting to it on Sirius XM NFL Radio.
What? Wow.
Talking about the biggest stories all day.
Chicago, as of now, is in the race. I like where they are, but look at that division.
From the field to the front office, nobody covers the game.
Jonathan Gannon has got to feel really good about where the trajectory of this Arizona Cardinals team is headed.
Like Sirius XM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
Get in the flow with the channel of unforgettable R&B from back when Beyonce. The motion of 2000s and 2010s R&B and
John Palmerosi on the new SiriusXM original podcast, The Road to Cooperstown.
That frustrated me so bad that, this cannot happen anymore. I have to learn the language.
The Road to Cooperstown airs Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM 89, and the all-new SiriusXM app. New episodes drop every Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts.
Calm.
Three 3-0 Jacksonville through one quarter. The Jaguars with 98 yards. The Bears just 7. They only ran 6 plays, 18 for Jacksonville. So they own the clock in a big way. Bears have had the ball for 3 minutes and 44 seconds. And a field goal and a great play by Elijah Hicks, breaking up a Gabe Davis potential touchdown from Trevor Lawrence. Jones and Gordon have combined for 7 tackles for the Bears defensively. Jones, the starter today, without the injured Tyreek Stevenson. From the 19-yard line, the Bears left to right now. Caleb Williams will dip under center with Swift the lone back, motioning to the left side. Mercedes Lewis, who had 3 touchdowns in a game here back in 17. From center, he takes and gives. Cutting back to the outside, near side. Gets a block upfield to the 30, and boy, it was so wide open. Swift was staring down Matt Pryor. Matt Pryor, nobody to block, Tommy.
Well, he did. He's got to continue his feet moving upfield. His body should never be facing the running back before he gets to the line of scrimmage. I'm really giving all the credit on that play to DeAndre Swift.
Gain of 11, and they go hurry up here. This is what Caleb likes. He goes into the gun, gets to the line of scrimmage, taps Pryor, gives him a look as they look at a 4-man front spread across the Bears' offensive line. With time, Caleb going to throw incomplete. DJ Moore was held on the play by Darnell Savage. Darnell Savage, the former Packer, getting safety and nickel job here today.
By rule, the ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic, first down.
You know, he knew that he had to grab DJ Moore because DJ Moore, he won the route so quickly, and there was an open passing lane for Caleb. If they would have connected with that, DJ would have had significant running room.
Savage plays the nickel, even though safety in Green Bay, and now a timeout called. And what's this about? Just about a minute gone by here in the second quarter.
That stick adjustments, the down marker on the sideline, on the Jacksonville sideline, wasn't set up properly.
3-0 Jacksonville here in the opening half in London. Glad you're with us. Hope you're having a great morning. A little early for you, I'd imagine.
It'll be such a much better day, a much better morning if the Bears can start getting something going on offense and just brighten up the day in Chicago.
Coleman Shelton on the ball. Caleb in the shotgun, back to his left. Takes and the draw. Swift slanting off the left side. Tripped up, crossing the 35-yard line. And he's tripped up there by Ventrell Miller. Really starting to play well for Jacksonville. Miller, second year out of Florida, a reliable tackler out of Lakeland and the University of Florida.
It was close to being a big play.
Yeah,
nice. I like that draw. A little bit of a delay. Get the defensive personnel to overcommit to the point of attack and let the running back upfield.
Gets 3 to the 38 out of the gun. Caleb on the fake to Swift. Keeps it himself, looking for a block from Cole Kmet. Hangs in there. Another block from Adunze into the sidelines untouched. Steps out of bounds across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Hey, when you're better to tell me than anybody, Tommy. when you got your tight end and your receiver blocking on the perimeter, you just hope they just hang in there. And they hung in there long enough.
Really nice block by Cole to extend that thing legally.
Back up of 10. Bears have 4 options spread to the right. Now they shift Cole Kmet to a wing right. Caleb direct in traffic. Puts Swift now behind him, and he goes under center. DJ Moore, top of the field, one-on-one. Snap at a handoff. Here's Swift. Blocked from DJ Moore. Across midfield and into Jacksonville territory to the 45. It looks like they'll mark it at the 46.
I think it really benefits the Bears having a crowd in their favor because Caleb is able to use a volume count at the line of scrimmage. It helps their change and adjustments.
Andre Sisco, a good safety from Syracuse on the stop. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4 from the 46-yard line of Jacksonville. Best drive of the day for the Bears.
Same formation switch, Jeff.
2 left, 2 right, 1 back. Snap, handing off. No, yep, he did hand off. I thought for a minute it was a fake, and Swift was really bottled up on that one as Devin Lloyd comes in.
The runner was down. 3rd down.
They're on the NFL Shield. There's no Bears logo here. It is not a neutral site game in the sense that the Bears did give up a home game at Soldier Field, so it is considered a Bear home game. Bears marks everywhere, including Chicago on the end zone to our left. Bears in big block letters to our right.
Let's see what the Bears decide here. It looked like they were going to run that wham play with Cole Kmet coming across, blocking the interior lineman, cutting him off his feet, and DeAndre Swift was slow to hit the hole.
They go to a 3-man, well, no, it is a 4-man front, but wide 9s. 3rd down. Penalty marker as they throw left on the screen. Caught. Blockers are there. Staying on his feet. Rochon to the 40, to the 35, and out of bounds. That'll be a Bears 1st down. I did not see a flag. What I saw was a reflection in this glass, and I thought there was a flag on the field. We're enclosed in our booth here in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, but 17 yards and a beauty on the screen.
Now,
How about
that's a couple times in that 3rd down play that Caleb threw it to Roschon Johnson, and he's able to slip a tackle, keep his balance, and convert for a 1st down. It's an enormous big play, time of possession, field position, everything that goes into play. But now you got to start thinking a field goal in what the snapping situation
Great job keeping balance with his left arm. Orbit motion with Keenan Allen as the snap to Caleb. Fakes it left, fakes it right. Down the middle of the field. Kmet's got it at the 10. Breaks a tackle to the 5. Rumbles into the end zone. An angry run from Cole Kmet. Touchdown! Touchdown Bears! All right. And the lead, 6-3. How about those fakes? And you're looking at it like there's nobody to throw the ball to, and there's Cole Kmet all by himself. 31-yard touchdown for the Bears.
Cole Kmet makes the catch and understands he's got one defender between he and the goal line. He's able to have a physical attachment to that run and get the ball stretched beyond the goal line. Let's see, though. Let's watch the snapper. Let's watch the situation.
Bears touchdowns brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, located 30 minutes from Soldier Field, I-80-94, exit 6. So, Cole scores the touchdown, and now he has to snap for the point. Scott Daly with a knee injury on the last punt return coverage. Cole Kmet on the ball to send it to Torrey Taylor. Snap is good. Spot is down. Kick by Santos is up. It is good. And the Bears have 7 on the board. A 7-play, 81-yard drive in 3:46. The tight end, Cole Kmet, rumbling into the end zone here in London. And a 2nd quarter lead on the Bears Radio Network.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine said.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
At Bill Jacobs Auto Group, we provide more than just luxury cars. We offer peace of mind. With the Bill Jacobs Total Mile Protection Warranty, you get a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on every new car. Whether you're eyeing a BMW, Volkswagen, Mini, Jaguar, or Land Rover, you can drive with confidence knowing you're covered. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in, and the experience brings you back. Visit BillJacobs.com to start your car buying journey today.
This is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Power Plus. Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Take it from me. I love the 22-inch Select Cut self-propelled lawnmower. It cuts my lawn in a single charge. Ego delivers the power and performance of gas, but without the noise, fuss, or fumes. Ego's patented 56-volt arc lithium battery technology is the heart and soul, the system, and what powers game-changing torque needed for demanding jobs. Learn more at egopowerplus.com. Ego, power beyond belief.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway. Exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Great call by offensive coordinator Shane Waldron. Went orbit motion. Caleb was reading the inside linebacker. If he runs, he hits Cole down the seam for a 31-yard touchdown, and Cole does the rest by running over Andre Sisco, the Jacksonville Jaguars free safety.
Yeah, and running through another tackle. So reaching out for the end zone and a 7-3 Bears lead. Here's the boot now by Santos, left to right. Bigsby back deep along with Tim Jones. It's a kick that bounces the 5, comes up on a short hop. It's picked up by Bigsby, 10-20. Opening 25-30, tripped up, stays on his feet across the 40. He's dangerous. Bigsby, one of their return men, he occasionally gets the opportunity, picks up 42 on that one. That is his longest one as a pro. His longest was a 31 on just 4 returns, but that's a good return right there. And the Jaguars get something here with a little more than a half field to work with.
Big tackle by Blassingame right there. Kind of held his ground, and when he saw an opening for the ball carrier to get through, he closed the door, and significant hit, but good field position.
Bigsby runs a 4.56 40, and it's always interesting to me. It looks faster up here than 4.56. Back to throw. Lawrence over the middle and on it. Edmonds knocks the ball out of there and covers the ball. The throw to Etienne on the logo. A forced fumble and a fumble recovery all in one by Tremaine Edmonds.
There's a catch, fumble, and recovery by the defense. First down, Chicago. Timeout.
Yeah, too bad timeout. I don't know if this is good. This could be an incomplete pass right here.
That is a quality coverage. Help your business's bottom line with energy savings supported by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Learn more at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. 7-3 Bears. They have the ball until further notice on the Bears Radio Network.
I'm Bruce Murray.
And I'm Rich Gannon.
Join us Monday, noon Eastern time on the Sirius XM Blitz. We recap Week 4 around the NFL, including a big matchup in Green Bay between the Vikings and Packers and the Bills-Ravens in Baltimore on Sunday night.
Josh Allen, are you kidding me? Plus, we'll preview a Monday Night Football doubleheader with the Titans at the Dolphins and the Seahawks visiting the Lions.
So don't miss the Sirius XM Blitz with me and Rich Gannon. Monday, noon Eastern time on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Sports Grid Radio on Sirius XM has you covered this NFL season.
The AFC East juggernaut Buffalo Bills take on a Jets team without former head coach Robert Saleh to close Week 6 of the NFL season. The line opened with the Bills as a 1-point favorite and a total of 47.5. Make sure you tune in to Sports Grid Radio to stay up to date on all the latest.
The place to get the winning edge over the sports books this football season is Sports Grid Radio, channel 159 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
Hey, North America, it's Jelly Roll.
You ain't nothing but a liar. Beautifully Broken. Jelly Roll's new album is here.
And this weekend, he's sharing all things Jelly exclusively on the highway.
Including all 22 Beautifully Broken songs.
These songs describe all of us at some point. It's the best way to describe me for sure.
It's all gonna be alright. The Jelly Roll Beautifully Broken Weekend. Hear it now through Sunday.
On the highway, Channel 56.
And streaming in the SiriusXM app.
Touchdown!
throughout the 2024 season. Each NFL team channel on the Sirius XM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the Sirius XM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with Sirius XM 360L radios.
Welcome back. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tremaine Edmonds knocks the ball out of Travis Etienne's hands on the catch on the NFL logo and recovers the fumble. And here's the go on the review.
It is an incomplete pass.
Did he not make a football move out with the ball in his hands?
He never controlled the ball. Right. So he was bobbling the ball the whole time, and that's when Tremaine,
Nice hit and nice job, though. With Peanut Tillman in the building, always looking for that Peanut punch. Peanut calling the game for Westwood One, his debut as an analyst, Tommy. He's been all over London this week.
Please set the game clock to 10:56 following the incomplete pass. 10:56.
10:56 to go, second quarter. Bears leading 7-3. This after a 41-yard return by Bigsby on the first snap, the throw over the middle to Etienne and Tremaine Edmonds right there. Now, does a play like that, from a quarterback's perspective or an offensive coordinator, okay, maybe we shouldn't mess with the middle of the field with Tremaine in there. This year he's got an interception, forced fumble recovery, and something like that.
No, it's over. I mean, that play's over. That's in the rearview mirror, and they're on to the next play.
2nd and 10. Lawrence with a back to his right. That's DeErnest. Snap back. Here comes the blitz. And the pass is thrown before T.J. Edwards got home. And the pass caught on the far sideline by Deonis Johnston. And it is the 45-yard line where they'll snap the ball. It is 3rd down and 8. Second quarter, 7-3 Bears on the Cole Kmet 31-yard catch and run.
I like the amped-up pressure, though. I like the fact that they're trying to force the ball out of Lawrence's hand a little bit quicker than he'd like to, but he's still capable of standing in there, taking a little bit of punishment and getting ready. He's already proved that throughout his career.
3-2 on 3rd down and 8. Ball on the 45-yard line of Jacksonville. Here's the snap back to Lawrence. Going to jump up to the left. Runs by DeMarcus Walker to the 49, 48-yard line. And he is brought down shy of a first down. They'll call it the 49. So Lawrence will look at 4th and 4 and decisions as well for Doug Peterson, the head coach of Jacksonville.
You know, Trevor Lawrence jumped that a little bit because he saw pressure from a blitz coming from the right-hand side. And as Darrell Taylor was able to escape his blocking responsibility, he knew that he was going to be flushed out of the pocket. He tried to convert it himself, and it didn't work.
So Kyler Gordon and Byard in the vicinity. They're going to punt. Logan Cook standing at his 35-yard line. Single safety to our left, DeAndre Carter inside the 10. Snap, foot into it. A little pressure coming up the middle there, and the kick sails.
Ooh.
And it goes a left-hand turn, and where is this one? Nope, touchback.
It is?
Or is it?
No,
nope,
it's at the 5-yard line.
It's at the 5. It's at the 5. On the near side, that's where the ball will put in play in a long field for Caleb Williams. 46-yard punt, no return. Cook on his second punt delivers a nice, I did some searching on him, and he's from the United States. He's from Mississippi, Darben, Mississippi, but he studied the Aussie kicking style. So they call him the spin doctor. He's got all these different kind of punts and really good at it. They call him, the spin doctor. He's got some cloud grazing punts for sure. 9:26 to go, second quarter, Bears ball. Left to right from their 5. From the goal line, shotgun. Caleb going to keep it himself on the fake. Gets to the outside and tripped up there, and he lands on his keister on a run to the near side. Tripped up by the linebacker, and that is Ventrell Miller, gain of 4.
Yeah, Ventrell Miller knew that he was going to have to swat at the back of Caleb's heels, and so he tried to almost like pull his heels away from the swat, and that's why you saw him kind of fall awkwardly like he did.
Here's Caleb on a give off the left side to the 10-yard line. All over it, Devin Lloyd, and also in on the stop, one of the other linebackers limits him to a 1-yard run. And that linebacker is, actually a defensive tackle with a linebacker number, Devon Hamilton, the starter today. Ledbetter inactive. So it is 3rd down and 5. Ball on the 10. Dangerous territory here.
Yeah, big protection. You got to, make sure that you have your target safely in sight. And as you said, dangerous field position. You don't want to give Jacksonville any favors.
Javon Walker perched off the right tackle. Off the left tackle is Josh Hines Allen. Snap to Caleb Williams. Clean pocket, throws, tapped in the air to Roschon, makes the catch of the 15, runs right, and Roschon Johnson does a nice job of retrieving that football on 3rd down and 5, and the Bears move the sticks for a 1st down. Roschon Johnson, 8 yards on the pickup, and they go hurry up to the line of scrimmage.
He had 2 targets over there that were open. He had DJ Moore and Roschon Johnson.
A quad of receivers split to the right. Now they shift. Cole Kmet, he'll line up off the right tackle. Darnell Wright, Roschon Johnson back into the backfield. Under center and a toss right to Roschon Johnson. Blockers out in front, washes a few away, and Johnson rammed down to the 23-yard line. He is hit on the play by Antonio Johnson, the safety, and a gain of 4.
Yeah, a lot of bodies out there, led by Darnell Wright, the right tackle, pulling it to the outside of that play, and that's what that running back has to do, is understand where that seam is going to be for extra yards.
7:20 to go, clock running, 2nd quarter. 7-3 Bears, 2nd and 6, ball on the 22-yard line, shotgun for Caleb. 3-by-2 formation, snap back, good protection, guns the middle for Odunze, the catch of the 40 to the 45 to midfield on the NFL logo before he's tripped up in a big play. Working the middle on a 28-yard strike to rookie Rome Odunze.
Close to being a face mask or some type of helmet grab on the attempted tackle. That's why Rome was able to get a couple extra yards out of it.
Drive started at the 5, and now the Bears have cleared out enough space to work at midfield. Bears fans saw that face mask too, and you heard their disapproval. Kmet now jogs into the left side. We'll call it a wing position. Back to the right of Caleb Williams. Safeties are back. Corners up tight for Jacksonville. Snap to Caleb. Rips it off to the left side on the numbers. Catch is made at the 45, and lunging near the 41-yard line is DJ Moore. DJ Moore the catch. He'll pick up 9. 2nd and 1. You like those big chunks to give you shortened seconds, Tommy.
I like the protection in order to get the big chunks. The offensive line right now is doing a nice job, and they don't have a great deal of depth on the defensive line, so if the more you make them pass rush, the more tired they'll be.
7 of 8, 96 yards, and a gun run is snuffed out up the middle. That's not going to do any good. Between the hash marks right there is Roschon Johnson's gobbled up by Jacksonville's front. Again, a top 10 rushing defense a year ago. Right now, their rushing defense is also top 10 at 8th in the league. 409 a rush overall on the season.
They tried to run a tackle trap right there, but the defensive lineman would.
68 and number 72.
It's Kramer time on 3rd and 1.
Receivers, 68 and 72.
And so Karan Amagaji also in the lineup. He's set to the right side of the Bears offensive line. I right with Kramer ahead of the running back, and Caleb under center. Hard count, play fake, looking to throw. It's well protected. Heaving for open DJ Moore, but he underthrew it, and Cisco the interception. Inside the 10 to the 20. Angles middle of the field at 30-yard line, and he's brought down shy of the 30 as they had to loop around. It is Kramer and Roschon Johnson on the stop. And an underthrown ball to a wide-open receiver, and it's a 20-yard interception return for Andre Cisco, the 4th-year safety out of Syracuse, his 1st of the year and 8th in his career. One of the top 10 interceptors in the NFL since he got into this game. 5:10 to go until halftime. Bears a 7-3 lead over the Jacksonville Jaguars on the Bears Radio Network.
In football, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly. Download our app today. Great Clips.
Or cylinder, a generation of all-electric vehicles designed and built like no other. The BMW iX, i7, and i4 revolutionize every drive into a thrilling opportunity to feel the pure rush of BMW 100% electric. But isn't that what you'd expect from the ultimate electric driving machine? Take advantage of exceptional lease and finance offers today.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine says...
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
DJ Moore, the first interception this season and 196 passing attempts by the opposition against Jacksonville. In a 5-game span to start a season, Jacksonville allowed the most attempts without an interception. You got to go back to 1939, according to Pro Football Reference.
They weren't around.
Yeah. Here's Trevor Lawrence on the handoff. Bigsby hit by DeMarcus Walker. Drags him for a little bit on a slam down to the 31-yard line. Gain of 2, second down and 8 with under 5 minutes to go in the half. And this thing has been a blur, Tommy, in this first half.
They're going to try to go tempo here. You know, even though Jack Sanborn's able to get off, Kyler Gordon back on the field. A little sugar huddle about 4 yards away from the football. Break huddle, they're ready to go. All right, you get offensive linemen in stances.
Parker Washington, a receiver, added to the mix on the right side. Tight ends each side of the line for Jacksonville. And in the gun, they run it to Bigsby, a little hop step, and then Tremaine Edmonds tracks him down to the 35-yard line. On a run to the right for Bigsby, a dangerous back indeed. Let's get a sideline report brought to you, as always, by our friends at Old National Bank. What do you got, J-Mac?
Shane Waldron tried to surprise Jacksonville, bringing in jumbo personnel, Kramer and Amagaja. You think they're going to run the ball. He goes play action, tries to hit DJ on a post corner route. Ball's underthrown, results as an interception.
Yeah, I was right there too, J-Mac. 3rd down and 3. Ball on the 36.
That protection held up well, too.
2nd and 5. No, they're 2 of 5 on 3rd down, I should say. It's 3rd and 3 to the 36. Trips to the left. Ingram in the slot paired with Brian Thomas, who gets the pass on the screen to the near side. Ingram, and he's tackled by Kyler Gordon. Terrific job again, about 1.5 yards shy of a first down. He's chopping down Ingram, that outstanding athlete at tight end. Again, 6'3", 240. He runs a 4.42 with explosive numbers and a 36-inch vertical leap. How about him working through the block of Brian Thomas?
Right,
Tommy?
that's
Great
the thing.
play.
You know, making sure where your responsibilities lie to the outside. Keep your outside shoulder free. Be able to fight off the offensive blocker and still make the tackle.
4th and 1. Cook to punt. He is lined up at his 25. Sends it in the air. And they're going to let it bounce. Carter on the sideline, so the Bears will get it inside the 20. And a heck of a play here in the second quarter. A big defensive play brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Binny's Toast of the Game in the fourth quarter. Binny's, Chicago family-owned since 1948. If you can't find it at Binny's.
It's probably not worth drinking.
7-3 Bears. It's 3:08 to go in the half on the Bears Radio Network.
The #1 pro wrestling podcast on the planet is now on YouTube. This is Dave LaGreca from Busted Open. Join us every day to watch in-depth conversations with the biggest names in pro wrestling.
Consistently the best wrestling show.
With Cody Rhodes, Swerve Strickland, Becky Lynch, Goldberg, Ric Flair, The Undertaker.
I'm actually glad to be on a real show.
And so many more. Plus daily breakdowns of the world of wrestling. Subscribe to us now. Search Busted Open on YouTube.
Every fantasy football champion makes one defining move.
You are just a season-long fantasy football player. Don't overvalue wide receiver, cornerback. Seriously.
Fantasy Sports Radio can help you make that move.
Use your bench to improve your lineup. That's what your bench is for. This week is proving why that's the case.
Listen to the best analysts for lineup advice, trade questions, and roster moves. Make your move with Fantasy Sports Radio, Sirius XM 87, and the Sirius XM app.
SiriusXM presents a brand new exclusive show with former UN ambassador, governor, and presidential candidate Nikki Haley on Nikki Haley Live.
Join me on Nikki Haley Live, a show where we talk about facts, policies that affect your family, stories from the campaign trail, the upcoming election, and maybe a bit about music and sports along the way. Tune in to Nikki Haley Live.
Nikki Haley Live, Wednesdays at 8 a.m. East on Triumph, Channel 111, and on the SiriusXM app.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be breaking down all the action from Sunday and getting you ready for Monday Night Football as Josh Allen and the Bills take on Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets.
Plus, we'll talk to both Falcons coach Raheem Morris and Bucs coach Todd Bowles while also keeping you updated on all the latest injury news.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, SiriusXM, NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the all-new SiriusXM app.
.com.
7-3 Bears and Bootheroos, brought to you by Northwestern Medicine. They're taking a second look, a second opinion, always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. There was one earlier today. 7-3 Bears. This is a good possession, Tom, to just run out the first half clock to points.
Let's go.
Let's get it in.
Start full steam ahead.
3:08 to go. Just keep Jacksonville's offense off the field. They'll start this drive inside their own 20 at the 15. Swift to the left of Caleb. He fakes the throw and sticks it in the belly of the back, but coming off the backside, Cisco all fired up after his interception. The stop with Devin Lloyd, gain of a yard, 2nd and 9.
You know, the Jacksonville defense, they've allowed 1,052 yards to wide receivers this season. That's most in the NFL. You know, when you consider the receivers the Bears have, the protection he's getting, how good Caleb has been other than that last pass, you know, that's why I say.
From center, he tosses left. Swift with Braxton Jones out there clearing space on Savage. Tiptoes the sideline. Did he step in front to get the first down? Looks like he did to the 25.
I was just looking at the coach on the sideline that DeAndre Swift ran into, and he did a nice job of holding his ground and catching him as he was going out of bounds full speed. So that's a big hit the coach takes.
First down for the Bears from the 25-yard line. Left to right, Caleb goes in the gun. Bears have their 3 timeouts left. Jacksonville 2 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. You'll get one more play off, I would hope. And with 9 on the play clock, sends Adunze in motion. Snap, play fake to Swift. Plenty of time in the pocket. Looking, staying in the pocket. Now leaving the pocket. There's green grass. And here comes Caleb. 30, 35 to the 40. 45 to midfield, and he slides right on the F on the NFL logo. Red, white, and blue. And Caleb Williams will hit the 2-minute warning with a feet-first slide and a 24-yard scramble. I was aching for him to go. It was nothing but green grass.
Much-needed break he needed after that play. Nice job by the offensive linemen. They got to be a little tired themselves.
The 2-minute warning. Choke myself up. Is brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans. 7-3 Bears over the Jaguars on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Horton Group in Chicagoland if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Score a touchdown with your next vehicle at Bill Jacobs Auto Group. Whether you're in the market for a brand new BMW, Volkswagen, Mini, Jaguar, or Land Rover, we've got the perfect play for you. Every car comes with Bill Jacobs Total Mile Protection. Enjoy a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on new cars and a 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty on used cars. Visit us in Naperville and Hinsdale today. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in and the experience brings you back.
Hi, this is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Outdoor Power Equipment. Did you know that all Ego 56-volt batteries are universal? I love that my lawnmower, string trimmer, and blower all share the same powerful 56-volt Eagle Arc lithium battery. With over 90 Ego tools to choose from, you can build a powerful collection. Plus, Ego delivers the power of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. That's why Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Learn more at egopowerplus.com. Jeff and Tom and J-Mac in the studio. Yard line.
3 timeouts, huh?
What's that?
3 timeouts.
3 timeouts, so plenty of time.
Two timeouts.
Oh, I got too many things flashing in my face here.
2 timeouts.
2 timeouts. Doug said 3, now there's 2. Okay, Bears had 7 first quarter yards. They got 165 in the second quarter. Caleb has run 3 times for 37 yards. He scrambled for 23, and now he works from the logo. With a back to his left. 2 by 1. Back on the fake to throw. Caleb working the middle. He's got a Dunze shielding off the defender. Makes the catch near the 39-yard line and a first down. Nicely done on Ronald Darby, who has 101 pass breakups in his career, the former Eagle on the stop. But the Bears move the chains. Clock's winding at 1:39 to go in the first half. And the Bears taking their time, huddled up just outside the logo.
Nice aggressiveness by the offensive line as they had more of an attack protection instead of a setback, and I think it took the defensive line a little bit off guard. They didn't know whether the pass rush or look to disengage to stop the run.
Bears worked the huddle and moved the clock down to 6 on the play clock. 2 by 2 in a back. Williams gets the snap against the 4-man rush. With time, looking. Now he comes underneath on the check down. Cole Kmet hip check down at the 35. He races to put the ball down, hands off to the official with 1:03 to go, and picks up 5, 2nd down and 5.
Hate those
ball on the 34-yard line.
Hate those late completions of the tight end, Jeff.
Yeah, I know.
Just worries me.
Again, 2 by 2. Now the back swept on the right of Caleb Williams. A 4-man rush snap. Looking to throw up in the pocket. Looking, scanning. Now he's going to have to leave the pocket. Gets a little shove out of the way from Jenkins. Now he has to throw it away. He was being approached there by a couple of Jacksonville defenders. Caleb's great at scanning the field, Tom. He is always darting his head around, looking before he even thinks about leaving the pocket. He's trying to trigger from the pocket, 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, but when he knew that the escape hatch was open, he took advantage of it, and he was able to draw the attention all the way to the sideline, then harmlessly throw a ball out of bounds without taking any punishment. I can live with that, too. Understanding what's inside the pocket, but when to get out of the pocket.
40 seconds to go. 9 of 12, 113 yards. He's thrown his 6th touchdown, but also his 5th interception this season. Ball in the 34 of Jacksonville. He empties the backfield. Roshan out in the flat. Snap back over the middle. Nice throw to Keenan Allen. Wedge between the linebacker and the defensive back. And the Bears get a first down to the 24-yard line. Clock winds the 35 and a timeout call. What a throw to Keenan Allen. He is Mr. 3rd down for his entire career. There's few, if any, that have had as many. Well, he's had the most in his career since 2013, but what an outstanding 3rd down weapon Keenan Allen is.
But nice job by Caleb, because Jacksonville Jaguars had 9 guys at or near the line of scrimmage, within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage and back. So any one of those guys are capable of coming. So Caleb did a nice job of patiently waiting to see who was covered, who was covering, and who was coming. And then he identified Keenan Allen, a guy that I think you got to keep included in this offense just to keep the pressure off of DJ, Rome, and the rest of the guys.
Yeah, he stuck it in there between the linebacker Chad Muma and the defensive back Darby. So now what does Shane Waldron have dialed up here in the final 35 seconds of the first half? Ball on the 24-yard line of Jacksonville. 2 by 2 and a back swift to the left of Caleb Williams. Eyeballing a 4-man front. Safety's back corners up tight. Takes the snap. Good protection. Empties left to Swift. Low throw. Caught 27. Left to the 25. Banged out of bounds. Brown knocked him out. Gain of just 3. Stops the clock with 28 ticks.
Brown accepted a hit as much as he delivered a hit, because DeAndre Swift, he was going out of bounds with the intentions of leaving a little something behind for the defender to feel.
He is a very physical player.
Yes,
Miller, the 8 tackles leading the way for Jacksonville. Darby with 5. So here we go. They're huddled up. Play clock down to 12 seconds with 28 to go on the game clock. 2nd down and 7 at the 21-yard line of Jacksonville. Bears with a 7-3 lead. Play clock now at 4. Caleb in the gun takes the snap. 4-man rush. Excellent protection. Braxton Jones clears the path as Caleb leaves the pocket, running left. 25-20, 15 to the 10. Takes on a defender. Plows through Brown down to the 1. 17 seconds. Timeout called. Caleb Williams that time taking on a defender. More green. And a money play that has the Bears 1st and goal at the 2, they call it. 19 more yards for Caleb. He's got 56 yards on 4 rushes.
And he's got 17 seconds with no timeouts from about the 2.5-yard line, 2-yard line. You got to just, in this, what do you got? 3 plays max, 2 depending upon what you run.
They're first of all, a couple things. They're working the middle of the field significantly, and the way the rush is coming and how the Bears are blocking it has created a lot of space for Caleb to operate.
Yeah.
If he's running or if he's throwing.
And the longer protection time he gets, that means the more the coverage is dragged downfield. And so, like you said, that's why that area in the middle is open, because of the length of time.
The Bears have entered the Illinois State University red zone, and Caleb Williams from the 2. Left hash. Trio right, 1 to the left, single up top of the field. Snap is back. Caleb looks to the near side, throwing in the back of the near side end zone corner. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears on Darnell Savage. Cole Kmet leaking behind Savage and gets his 2nd touchdown catch today. It's a 2-yarder, and the Bears have opened up a 13-3 lead on Jacksonville. And the home-standing Bears are going bananas.
Great read by Caleb there, and he knew it the whole time. He looked at the coverage at the line of scrimmage before the ball was ever snapped. He knew exactly where he was going to go with it, waited for Cole to get open, perfect delivery.
Well, the thing is, Savage was covering a Dunze and didn't drop quick enough to take on Cole Kmet, who was let to run to the corner. Snap by Cole, because if you're just joining us, and the extra point is good, 14-3, an injury to Scott Daly on a punt return coverage, and that put him out for the rest of the game with a knee injury. 14-3 Bears. So let me go back to our red zone read, because the fine folks at Illinois State University are sponsors, and the Bears go to work in the Illinois State University red zone. Go to illinoisstate.edu/visit to schedule your visit to campus and see why students and parents alike love Illinois State. And Bears touchdown brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, located 30 minutes from Soldier Field, I-80-94, exit 6. How about that for a 3-minute drive, Tommy? 10 plays and 85 yards, and Caleb deserves a lot of the credit with his scrambles to set up the touchdown.
Yeah, it was when they needed to get maximum amount of yards. He was able to. He got physical at the end of that quarterback scramble, lowered her shoulder, got a couple extra yards out of it. DeAndre Swift made a big play with an outlet pass and delivered a little bit of a shot to the defender himself. And so the Jacksonville Jaguars know that no matter who they're up against, they're gonna deliver you a shot. And so every one of these guys have done it, and they gotta keep it up as they 13 seconds will go into the locker room at halftime.
Well, Mercedes Lewis talked about the other day, had a chance to visit with him, 3 touchdowns he had here in 17. Well, Cole Kmet's got 2 in the first half, so he's off to a big start to match Big Dog.
And 2 extra point snaps.
Right. That counts for something.
Yeah.
He's a counter for all the points, Tom. Here's the boot by Santos, and returnable. It's up. Jones to the 20, middle of the field, 25, and he's blasted there. Jack Sanborn leading the brigade. He's not the only one. There were 3 of them, but you always know when Sanborn lays the wood there, because the guy goes back on his back.
Only 6 seconds left on the clock, so I would imagine this is a victory formation, unless they say, hey, let's see if we can get somebody behind.
Listen, man, Brian Thomas had an 80-something yard catch last week, but I think victory. You're right. Williams, by the way, Caleb Williams, 2 rushes on that 10-play drive for 42 yards. Now the Bears go to halftime with a very nice-looking 14-3 lead. They outgain Jacksonville 216-14 in that second quarter. Caleb Williams off to a 2-touchdown, 1 interception start. Coming up next, Mark Silverman and his halftime show, and your phone calls on the Bears Radio Network.
This week on Let's Go.
what's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the SiriusXM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with SiriusXM 360L radios.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on SiriusXM. We're back on the track Sunday.
1 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Bank of America Roval 400 from Charlotte Motor Speedway. On SiriusXM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 in the car and on the all-new SiriusXM app. Get closer to everything that moves you wherever you are with the SiriusXM app.
Let's make some smoke and drink some beer. Yeah. Nobody gets you ready for the NBA season like SiriusXM NBA Radio.
Already you can tell that's going to be a fun team to watch.
This is someone who is ready for the bright lights.
Our experts are weighing in on the playoff hopes of your favorite team.
Defensively, they have zero weaknesses.
Hear conversations with the biggest stars in the game.
Talking to the one and only Steph Curry. Talk with Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics.
Anthony Edwards.
I want to compete at the highest level.
We're previewing the season all this week on NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
The #1 pro wrestling podcast on the planet is now on YouTube. This is Dave LaGreca from Busted Open. Join us every day to watch in-depth conversations with the biggest names in pro wrestling.
Consistently the best wrestling show.
With Cody Rhodes, Swerve Strickland, Becky Lynch, Goldberg, Ric Flair, The Undertaker.
I'm actually glad to be on a real show.
And so many more. Plus daily breakdowns of the world of wrestling. Subscribe to us now. Search Busted Open on YouTube.
Dominant second quarter has sparked the Bears to a 14-3 lead over Jacksonville as we start the third quarter here at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium outside of London. Jeff Joniak, Tom Thayer with J-Mac in the studio to break things down as well. We'll get his thoughts in a moment. Tom, what's the key to the second half here?
Be as stingy on first down rushing as you've been in the beginning of this game. First down rushing, 7 for 22, 3.1 yard average, but 10 of those were by Trevor Lawrence. So if you can make those a one-dimensional type of an attack team, then make them and turn them in, and then, sick the dogs on them, just like that pass rusher when you know it's an obvious offensive game plan.
Hey, one of the dogs today, J-Mac, Kyler Gordon, 6 first-half tackles and the tackles for loss. He is a money man when he's coming on the blitz. He's dangerous, making some big plays, and really made a dent in that Jacksonville defense, our offense this afternoon so far.
Yeah, he's really a utility knife. He can cover, he can blitz, and he's adept at timing the blitz, right? And Coach Flus has done a great job all year in calling the blitz and calling pressures at the right time. So let's continue to see that here in the second half to continue to keep Trevor Lawrence, off his game.
Here's a stat for you, Tommy and J-Mac. Caleb Williams on first down, throwing the ball 7 of 7, 67 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I like it, keeping Jacksonville Jaguars a little bit off balance. And because when you have the group of receivers and the offensive weapons, whether it's from the running back position, tight end, or wide receiver, you got Jacksonville into a coverage guessing game.
Kmet is 5th 2-touchdown receiving game in his career, and the distribution has been good. 5 to the receivers, 4 to the tight ends, 3 to the running backs in the passing game. And the Bears field position, their own 19, Jacksonville, their own 28, and they will get the first crack at it here on the third quarter. They won the toss, they deferred, and Santos will get the ball on the 35 to kick it away.
Yeah, they've had some quality kickoff returns, so either, see if Santos kicks it in the end zone, I know you get the ball at the 30, or make Jacksonville susceptible to some type of blocking infraction.
Yeah, Bigby had a 41-yard return. Here's the run-up and the boot by Santos, sends it in the air, and Bigby to return from his 2-yard line, middle of the field, between the hash marks, now veering to the near side, gets a couple of blocks to the corner at the 25, and a hip check tackle delivered there by Jonathan Owens across the 30. Bigby, not easy to put down, and a burst, explosive back, and Trevor Lawrence and company go to work. They really struggled in that second quarter.
Yeah, it's these returns I don't like because they're point of attack runs. So the blocking scheme up in front is there. It's about hold development, and then the returner knows exactly where he's going.
The second half kickoff brought to you by Great Clips. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details and clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. Download their app today. Great Clips. It's going to be great. From the 34, left to right for Jacksonville. White on black and black helmets. They have an orbit motion for Brian Thomas as Lawrence goes to throw. Pressure was going to come from Gordon, but he throws to Ingram, and he breaks a tackle, gives up the ball as he goes down. Scooped up by the Bears. Hicks got it. Turns to the 39-yard line and brought down there by Trevor Lawrence. Evan Ingram had a big catch and run, and before he's going down to the ground, he was stripped of the ball.
It was a fumble. Recovery by the defense. First down, Chicago.
Last time this happened, it was overturned on Tremaine Edmonds.
Right, that's what I was going to say. Could be that. No, that ball was coming out before Evan Ingram was down.
I certainly hope you are right. Tripped up on the play by Jalen Jones, punched out by Edwards, and recovered by Elijah Hicks. Bears have the football, the 41-yard line of Jacksonville. How about that to start the second half? Start as strong as you finish the first half. Wow.
Remember, after the last fumble by Tremaine, they had a timeout going, but they not here.
That big defensive play brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Binny's Toast of the Game of the fourth quarter. Binny's, Chicago family owned since 1948. If you can't find it at Binny's,
it's probably not worth drinking.
Time to strike. 11:49 to go here in the third. They motion Everett to the right slot. Outside of him, Allen, left side. Another receiver snap. Caleb had all day to throw. Goes to the left side, and Swift tries to break the tackle of Brown. Then he's stymied there by Muma. And he was put down at the 41-yard line. He had Kmet there, too. That chose either option.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Interesting decision there. Rather go to the running back than the tight end. And I thought Cole had already advanced a couple more yards upfield.
And no gain. Bears the lead on the ball, 14-3. Snap. Here is Caleb on the give. Swift with Jenkins out in front. He is turned away. They come off, and it's Lloyd making the tackle. Lloyd, a first-round pick as well for Jacksonville. Gain of 2, though, on that run. Lloyd in his third year out of Utah, the 27th overall pick. He's been bothered by a knee at times. Aloakon, one of their star linebackers, Tom, he's been on the injured list. Their best corner's been on the injured list, so they've been banged up.
Well, that's why they're trying some of those interior runs, that time led by Gerald Everett, inside that wham call, where you're going to block an interior defensive lineman, a lot of times trying to cut him off his feet, but the defense won the play.
Swift now passing 3,000 yards after that 2-yard run in his career. 3rd down and 8. Ball at the 39-yard line. Play clock to 2. Caleb needs the ball, gets it. 4-man rush, looks to throw. Guns the middle, and he puts some heat on it, and it's a first down catch inside the 30 to Keenan Allen. The 3rd down man. He's a chain mover, folks. That's what he does. But how about the heat on that missile?
Got one
injured
player
Jaguar,
down.
yeah.
You know, that's one thing about Keenan. Only had 3 catches each of the last 2 games. And he's a guy that you got to keep active in this offense because Keenan Allen really opens up opportunities, bigger play opportunities for Rome and DJ. Got 2 guys down for Jacksonville, Big Jeff.
Savage was one of the initial tacklers along with Jerrion Jones, the rookie out of Florida State. That's a 15-yard catch over the middle. Again, over the middle, Tom.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, you got to give props. Oh, we're going to break. 2 injured players on the field. The Bears, the lead in the ball, 14-3 here in the third on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway. Exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need 1 tool instead of 2. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch Tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine says...
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 cows and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer cows and carbs than premium regular beer.
Deere Truckin' Awesome. Want more horsepower in the stable? The Tundra iForce Max is all the truck you need with its electrifying twin-turbo V6. Saddle up the Tacoma TRD Pro. Its segment-first performance seats smooth the shocks when things get bumpy. And the Toyota 4Runner tames the trails when nature plays tough. And that signature power rear window? Oh, yes, sir. Toyota trucks. Toyota. Let's go places.
Running for first downs. He's throwing the football over the middle of the field, spreading it around, and the Bears are attacking again with a 14-3 lead here in the third, just about 2 minutes gone by. 2 injured players off the field now, Savage and Jerry and Jones. So replacements are in, and the Bears are first down and 10 at the 28-yard line of Jacksonville. Right to left. They motion Everett. Back to throw. Caleb with time, dumps it on a screen. Swift breaking away, middle of the field, running right to the 15, to the 10, down to the 9, to the 8. Brought down finally. Bears are adding it up on the 10-plus double-digit plays. That is their 12th of the day. 15 yards. Bears are first and goal at the 9-yard line of Jacksonville. And they have once again entered the Illinois State University red zone.
Perfectly run screen there. Patiently run by everybody. Important by the offensive line, quarterback, and the running back.
Swift on the left hip of Caleb. Slot to the left, DJ Moore. 2 by 2. Snap Caleb looking right. Now looking left. Guns it on the slant. Caught. That is DJ Moore at the 5. And he's hit and brought down there by Cisco. The safety, Andre Cisco, a very physical ball hawk who has an interception of Caleb Williams today. It is second and goal at the 5.
That was the third option there for Caleb. These first 2 options were over to the right-hand side of the field. Swung his eyes all the way back, was able to see DJ and threw him a pass.
Allen and DJ to the right. DJ's the slot, 2 tight ends, left side of the line. Snap. Williams rolling the pocket to the right, looking. Now he has to throw it away. Ran out of space and time. Everybody was bottled up on the right side. They took just the half the field to work with there on a rollout to the right.
You know, you're running towards the short side of the field, moving pocket with 2 of your best receivers over there. So there's a lot of attention already being paid over there. And then when the quarterback starts dragging the white jerseys over there, that field opportunity is going to condense immediately.
This is the Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, second half. And the Bears looking for more points. Third down and goal at the 4-yard line of Jacksonville. Right to left here on the third. Roshan Johnson in the lineup, orbit motion from right to left. Snap to Williams, looking to throw right at the goal line. Pass is caught to the pylon in tight coverage. Touchdown! Touchdown, Bears! Are they going to give it to him, though?
I don't know.
Keenan Allen, the reception. The penalty marker down, though.
The one official only has one hand up, Jeff, and it's right at about the 6-inch line.
But the flag as well.
Let's see what we got.
Legal motion.
Wait. Illegal shift.
Legal
offense.
Shift.
2 players move without reset prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
3 weeks in a row now they've had one of those penalties.
What's the fix?
Well, I mean, it's not like it's so egregiously abused by the offense. It's just that making sure that everybody breaks the huddle. They're confirmed in their assignment, their landmark of where to line up, and then stay still if you're supposed to be still.
Only the second penalty a day for the Bears. 4 of 7 on third down. Here's Caleb with Roshan to his left. DJ out to the left side, right side. Slotting Adunze with Komet and Keenan Allen. Snap to Caleb. Good protection. Middle of the field. Up in the air. Over the middle for the touchdown. Touchdown, Bears. And it's Keenan Allen. What a throw, what a catch, and the Bears extend their lead at 20-3 over Jacksonville. How about that?
What a catch, man. We've seen great catches by DJ Moore. Now a great catch by Keenan Allen in the end zone over the last couple weeks.
Keenan Allen's first touchdown as a Bear, his 60th NFL receiving touchdown. Little stick route, I guess that they call that maybe, on Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. The size and the location married up. Now the extra point. High snap, pulled down, swinging the right leg. Santos punches it through. Cole Kmet, 3 for 3, snapping it on extra points with an injured Scott Daly. 7-play, 41-yard drive in 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Bears touchdowns are brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Bears opening up a big second-half lead here on Jacksonville on the Bears Radio Network.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be breaking down all the action from Sunday and getting you ready for Monday Night Football as Josh Allen and the Bills take on Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets.
Plus, we'll talk to both Falcons coach Raheem Morris and Bucs coach Todd Bowles while also keeping you updated on all the latest injury news.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, Sirius XM, NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
The WNBA Finals are on Sirius XM.
That's her toughest shot of the game, and she got it to go.
Hear every game between the Minnesota Lynx and New York Liberty on NBA Radio or ESPN Extra.
Today at 3 Eastern, it's Game 2 in New York City. After a tough Game 1 loss, Breanna Stewart and the Liberty look to tie the series with the Lynx before the teams head to Minnesota. Hear every second on ESPN Extra, Channel 81.
For a complete schedule of WNBA games, go to SiriusXM.com/sports.
Take your love of 80s music to the max.
For sure. Like, totally.
With New Wave and 80s Alternative on First Wave, Channel 33. Feel the noise of spandex, big hair, and big riffs on Hair Nation Channel 39.
Come on, feel the noise.
Or bounce to hip-hop classics on LL Cool J's
Rock the Bells Radio.
Channel 43. Listen to all of these and more across SiriusXM and on the SiriusXM app.
I'm Bruce Murray.
And I'm Rich Gannon.
Join us Monday, noon Eastern time on the SiriusXM Blitz. We recap Week 4 around the NFL, including a big matchup in Green Bay between the Vikings and Packers and the Bills-Ravens in Baltimore on Sunday night.
Josh Allen, are you kidding me?
Plus, we'll preview a Monday Night Football doubleheader with the Titans at the Dolphins and the Seahawks visiting the Lions.
So don't miss the SiriusXM Blitz with me and Rich Gannon. Monday, noon Eastern time on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the all-new SiriusXM app.
Down throw by Caleb Williams, 2 to Cole Kmet, now 1 to Keenan Allen, his 60th in the NFL. First with the Bears, that's 8 TD passes on his last 91 throws. And over the past couple of weeks, he's been the third-rated quarterback in the NFL. That's only going to improve. He's at a 120 rating right now.
Super happy for Keenan Allen. He's a guy that's played this game for a long time successfully.
Santos the boot. And this one a little deeper for Bigsby. Thought about coming up, but now takes a knee. On the painted Chicago in black letters in the end zone. So a 30-yard line start for Jacksonville. A little out of sorts since that first drive, Tom. That first drive of the game. They were stopped to a 3. And then the pickoff and some just excellent defense all the way around. They've slammed the door on the Jaguars, and 21 answered points by the Bears.
Have the same attitude that you had since the beginning of the game. Attack at the line of scrimmage, understand what you're seeing, and just don't give up the big yard-consuming play.
Little shift by the Bears up front. This time does not draw a false start from Jacksonville, but play clock's winding down. They motion a receiver into the right slot. That's Tim Jones. Gordon's blitzing, and they run. And Gordon right at the center of it, Tommy. Comes with a blocker that was trying to put him down to the ground and still got in the way of Tank Bigsby. Little help from Edwards as well, but that was a heck of a play by Kyler Gordon.
Yeah, they're going to try to stay in that up-tempo, but where Kyler Gordon lines up, it puts uncertainty in the blockers at the line of scrimmage. And you got to make sure that if you have a combination block that you're all on the same page. And, you know, it's been 2 inefficient blocks when Kyler shows his face.
7th tackle of the day. 2nd down and 8. Football at the 32-yard line of Jacksonville. They're left to right. Snap, play fake, looking to throw with time. Now running out of time with pressure coming. Rolling to his left. Lawrence going to tuck it. And he runs out of bounds, untouched, crossing the 35-yard line. That's there where they put him out. It was a block being maintained on the edges. There's an injured Bear off of that block. And that is, I believe, Kyler. On all fours right now. He was being blocked on the far sideline in front of the Bears bench, and he is being helped to the sideline.
All right,
so I mean, playing
I guess you have to think, can you match widths with Jack Sanborn in the lineup, or is there another defensive back that can play the same type of role that Kyler Gordon does? And Josh Blackwell is in the game right now, and they are still loaded with DBs.
At this moment, 3 starters out, and Josh Blackwell, backup nickel and an outstanding special teams player, getting some defensive snaps, which he did receive last season. 3rd down and 4 now for Jacksonville.
Tremaine,
they are 2 of 6 on 3rd down.
Tremaine and TJ up over in the A gaps.
They bring Dearness Johnson to the left hip of the quarterback,
safety.
Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, 1 safety deep. They sling it out to the near flat. It is caught, and slipping through a crack to get a first down in midfield is Christian Kirk. So Kirk picks up 14 for a first down.
There was so much open room in the defensive backfield. I didn't even see the one deep safety.
Yeah.
And luckily enough, they had somebody there but the running back or the receiver went out of bounds in zone.
10 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Jalen Johnson got blocked. Trevor Lawrence on the handoff. Dearness Johnson gets plowed back by Taylor. Somebody was on the bottom of that, high-low, but into Bears territory near the 45-yard line. 21-3 Bears. Caleb Williams, 3 touchdown throws. 9:35 to go in the game, gain of 5. In the 3rd quarter, gain of 5.
DeMarcus Walker's been playing a nice game. Lateral pursuit that is factored in the tackles made. He's got some good rushes in the passing game, and he goes off on the sideline. They bring in a fresh rusher, and Austin Booker is over the left tackle.
Tackler Tom among defensive linemen. DeMarcus Walker with 3. 2nd and 6. Break the eye right. Under center, Lawrence, play fake, settles in the pocket with time. Works it down the right sideline, up in the air, incomplete. And Brian Thomas Jr. could not find the ball because 53, the linebacker, T.J. Edwards, a matchup you would take all day long. But he had his back to him and he couldn't see it.
Well, Brian Thomas did beat T.J. Edwards to the spot, but T.J. Edwards just kept running and stayed, instead of face guarding, and he just kind of put his hands up and kept on running straight.
It hit Edwards in the back. Underthrown ball for Brian Thomas. 3rd down and 6. I smell a blitz. Lawrence in the gun. No blitz. They rush 4 with a twist, throwing to the near side. This time the pass caught by Ingram on Jalen Jones. And that is a first down for Jacksonville near the 36-yard line.
You just don't want Jacksonville to figure something out that they like on this drive and then continue to go. There's still so much time, 8:45 left in this 3rd quarter. Plenty of time. What's Kyler's status?
Blackwell still in there. He'll run the slot with Christian Kirk. He's giving him a little cushion. Shotgun for Lawrence, left to right, 4-man Bears rush. Safety's back. They play fake it. Now zips it quickly over the middle. Ingram running away from Edmonds. Byard trying to tackle him, and he runs inside the 25-yard line down near the 23. Ingram. That is his security blanket. You want that security blanket wiped out. 13 yards and a first down for the Jacksonville offense.
And there was a lot of congestion in that offensive backfield, but Trevor Lawrence still stood in there tough and tall and was able to deliver it to Ingram.
7 targets, 7 catches, 86 yards for Ingram. Fake the gun run. They throw left. Pass caught. And it's the receiver, Jalen Jones, to shove out the 0-man, Gabe Davis, who last week blew up on the sidelines at one point with his quarterback, Dexter Lawrence. Not sure what it was about, but came over here in free agency from Buffalo, picks up 8, and they're moving the ball, 2nd and 2.
That's not advisable to a $200 million quarterback. That gets you a new zip code somewhere else.
Football on the 15-yard line. They've entered the Bears' red zone on the 9th play of this drive. 21-3 Bears. Jacksonville threatening left to right. They'll start on the left hash. Billings with a little move call again. This time the Jaguars wise to it. 1 second on the clock. I don't know how they got it up, but they did. Lawrence to throw. Going to work it into the end zone. Batted away. Byard, the breakup on a throw to the tight end. Incomplete in the end zone, and a heck of a job defending the big tight end, Brenton Strange.
That would have been an interception of all-time interceptions after last week having the all-time interception of the last couple of years by Kevin Byard. This one would have been equally as sweet.
And it could have tipped off his hands into the hands of the tight end, who had a couple of touchdowns in Ingram's absence. Lawrence clearly likes working the ball to the tight end. 3rd and 2, ball on the 15. So they just need the 13 for a first down. Play clock down to 4. 7:13 in the third. Snap to Lawrence, giving, and it is a first down run, and a good one there by Bigsby. He is a tank, gets low, and burrowed his way to the 11-yard line, and a fresh set of downs. And again, they don't need a first down. They don't need a touchdown. You get a first down to the 1, so they still are working the ball on a long drive, 11 plays deep.
Bigsby against Billings. Bigsby had a 4-yard running start and was able to power with low shoulders over the right-hand side of the offensive line.
Bears line up defensively. Sanborn in the base. Lawrence under center. Sends a man in motion. Josiah DeGara pitched for the left side to Bigsby. Sanborn does not have an angle. He gets by him, and then a penalty marker all over the place.
3 of them.
As the Bears finally get to Bigsby, but that'll be interesting.
Well,
on a first down run.
You know, Lawrence has 43 touchdowns and 6 interceptions in the red zone throughout his career.
Holding. Offense, number 81. 10-yard penalty.
Josiah DeGara.
But he only has a 50% completion percentage in the red zone. So now you back him up. And now, is he going to reward you with throwing one to the good guys in blue?
I know things shrink up on the back end. But as you kept pointing out, tall and tough in the pocket, you think he could see a lot better at 6'6", especially in the red zone.
You know, and he's got a decent offensive line. Here he is in shotgun, one back to his right.
Play clock to 12. Shotgun back to his right. 3-by-1 setup. Bears are giving soft cushion all over the yard. Here's the snap. Good push to the pocket. Lawrence leaving the pocket, chased by Walker. Throws to a wide open touchdown. Gabe Davis caught it at the 1, coming over the top. Elijah Hicks a little bit late on a 21-yard touchdown. Their first of the day. It is now 21-9 Bears here in the third with 6:02 to play.
And that's where his power gets out of an opportunity for a sack. They have some defensive linemen that have his arms around him, but he's strong enough to pull away and get into a throwing lane.
After the penalty, backed him up. 21-yard touchdown. Extra point now. Out of hold of Logan Cook. Snap, kick is up, and he blasts it through. 21-10. Whole lot of football left to go. Bears have the lead with 6:02 to play. And we'd like to welcome in all the Bears fans listening in Rensselaer, Indiana on Q97.7 Classic Rock.
Former home, a training camp of the Chicago Bears.
Got it. And we also like to welcome in all the Bears fans listening in Rockford on 96.7 The Edge.
Rockford.
Thanks to Paul Zaranger, engineer. Oh, we're breaking. 21-10 Bears over the Jaguars on the Bears Radio Network.
The village of Bolingbrook is breaking out and elevating its game. Bolingbrook is rated as the third most diverse suburb and the only community in Illinois to make Fortune's top 50 places to live in 2023. Why? Over 50 corporate headquarters call Bolingbrook home, and it's a prime commuter destination right off I-55 and I-355. Elevate your future and the future of your business. Visit bebolingbrook.com. It's a great time to be Bolingbrook.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music. While you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Horton Group in Chicagoland if auto owners make sense for you.
Ready for a luxurious and reliable driving experience? Visit Bill Jacobs Auto Group for premium brands like BMW, Volkswagen, Mini, Jaguar, and Land Rover. Enjoy our Bill Jacobs Total Mile Protection Warranty, a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on every new car. Trust us to provide the peace of mind you deserve. Start your journey at BillJacobs.com. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in, and the experience brings you back.
This is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Power Plus. Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Take it from me. I love the 22-inch Select Cut self-propelled lawnmower. It cuts my lawn in a single charge. Ego delivers the power and performance of gas, but without the noise, fuss, or fumes. Ego's patented 56-volt arc lithium battery technology is the heart and soul of the system and what powers game-changing torque needed for demanding jobs. Learn more at egopowerplus.com. Ego, power beyond belief. Jeff and Tom and J-Mac with you from Tottenham. Bears have the lead 21-10. Their 21 unanswered point streak ends with a touchdown throw to Gabe Davis from Trevor Lawrence. And now the boot by Cam Little. Winds it up end over end, and they're not going to return it. Sails out of the back of the end zone, so nothing for DeAndre Carter and Khalil Herbert. So the Bears have to answer. They played great complimentary football all day long today. So many moments.
I love getting the ball at the 30, Jeff. It's a short field for the offense.
Time now for our Old National Bank sideline report from the studio in Chicago. J-Mac.
The status of Kyler Gordon to be critical for this Bears defense as Coach Eberflus loves to blitz Kyler Gordon, who's the Bears' best blitzer in critical situations.
I'm with you, J-Mac.
Yeah, I don't know what his situation. He's had a heck of a game today. Heck of a game. 6:02 to go. Third quarter. Here's Caleb Williams. Swift to his right. DJ Moore set inside the numbers left. Double set to the right. Toss. Swift cuts back against the grain of the 35 and just tripped up at around the 38-yard line. I thought he was going places, Tommy. Thought he was going places. But, you got to gather, redirect, and then hit the gas again. He picks up 8, though, on first down.
We got the report about Kyler.
What is it?
It's not good. Gordon, hamstring, out.
He was grabbing the right hamstring. 5:38 to play, third quarter. Bears digging into that depth in the secondary. Thank goodness they've trained these guys. Blackwell, Jalen Jones, Elijah Hicks, second down and 2. Williams to throw out to the right. It's Big Dog with a catch. Mercedes Lewis reaching out. Will they give him the first down? Needs just a hair outside the Bear 40. And they're not going to give it to him. Third down and short.
Still a good catch. I mean, good catch. Put him in position to be successful. Bring in the big dogs, and here they are, 72-68. Report.
And that would be Karan Amagashi and Doug Kramer, who got the international spotlight on him, Tom, in the interview.
It is a first down.
Oh.
So now what do you do? Changing personnel? Because out comes, now can Kramer and Amagashi come out?
Well, they want the clock reset. They are coming out, and they're bringing in the normal group of guys.
And Lewis is going out along with Roshan. In comes DeAndre Swift. In comes Everett. In comes Komet.
That's okay. Good to, change personnel, get things straight. I would like to see what play they're going to run, though, with Karan and Doug.
First target and first catch of the year for Mercedes Lewis. Plenty to say at the media gathering internationally. Great guy, great speaker, great insight. Caleb making all those checks. You hear him checking everything up.
5 seconds.
On the play clock. He's got a power pistol. Swift behind him. He'll fake to Swift and looks to throw, stepping up. Now he's grabbed and brought down. The first man there was Hines Allen, and then finished up by number 90 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Azazi Onomawe, sack of 4 yards, a third of the day for Jacksonville. Second and 14.
They got a couple of good rushers on the outside, and Hines Allen and Walker, and if you give him any time, that eventually that interior force of that rush has a chance to help those outside defensive end close that pocket, and that was unescapable for Caleb.
Checked it, my bet, second sack of the day. Otoho Mehu will get the credit for that one. Here's the snap and a swing pass out to the left side with blockers. And Swift gets to the 35, to the 40, and across the 40-yard line. On a second down throw, and the clock at 3:17 to go in the third quarter. It's 21-10. Bears have the lead and try and now answer Jacksonville's touchdown. At 3rd and 8, they go hurry up. Caleb in the gun, Swift to his left. Quick snap. Little stun up front, picked up beautifully by Pryor. Now a man gets away from Darnell Wright, and down goes Caleb Williams. Sacked on the play by Trevon Walker, 3 last week against Indy. And, hey, these are two outstanding edge rushers. Penalty marker, though, in the secondary of Jacksonville. Let's see what's up. Oh, Bears get a break.
It's a 5-yard penalty. Repeat it out.
Bears get a penalty on their favor. It is 3rd down and 3 instead of 4th down and whatever. It was 3rd down and 8 on that snap.
I was about to say the Bears have only taken 3 minutes off of the clock on this drive here, and that's just not enough time of possession in order to keep Jacksonville, who maybe they feel they learned something with Kyler Gordon out of the lineup and areas of attack, and they've already missing a couple of defensive backs.
Bears are a +4 in penalties. Jacksonville with 6, Bears with 2. Quarter 3, here's the snap. Williams looking to throw. Pressure coming, getting by Pryor. Williams has to throw it away because the pressure was coming hard. Ventrell Miller in a penalty again. On a 3rd and 3.
Yep. Interference on Jacksonville.
And it's going to be a 1st down Bears by penalty. Oh, my
Defense,
goodness.
number 25. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. 1st down.
Ronald Darby does get a little grabby at times, and the penalty is a huge one. The Bears were down and out with that, and now a 1st and 10 awaits. And the penalty 1st downs near the top of the NFL for the Bears. They keep on getting these plays, and, it's not just the defense making the penalty. It's what you're dealing with that causes the penalty, and I think the Bears' talent causes these 1st down penalties. They get a little grabby trying to defend these types of players. Here's Caleb again. You hear him barking the signals. 8 on the play clock. 1st down to the 48-yard line of Jacksonville on the NFL logo. Takes the snap out in front. Komet with a block, and Swift gets a run inside the 35 to the 30-yard line and down near the 29 of Jacksonville. They're going to call it the 31, it looks like.
You said that one defensive back, he's a little grabby. So if the Bears go a tempo offense and they keep the personnel in there that they would like to challenge the defenders with, maybe that's exactly, the benefit of having that tempo offense.
17 more yards for Swift. Here's Caleb. He's got a trio with Komet, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore. All have touched the ball today. More checks at the line of scrimmage. Play clock at 5. Williams has got to get everybody set. Play clock at 3, 2, snap at 1. Looking left. Williams, tight pocket, stepping up, lowers his head because he knew he was getting hit, and down he goes. Hopefully he got back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Thereabouts the 31-yard line. Looks like he did. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Clock at 1:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Bears up 21-10.
Fortunate to have a couple penalties to help them take some time off the clock. And, they're kind of in an interesting area of the field. If they didn't get a 1st down and Cole is snapping for field goals, would they make, if it was 3rd and short, 4th and short, would they consider different options because of it?
So, sidecars to either side. Keenan Allen empties out to the left. Swift to the right. Snap to Williams. Pressure immediately coming. They read out the screen, and they blow that one up. Swift was the target to the right. Caleb was in retreat. And, it seems like as this game wears on here, Jacksonville getting a little bit better beat on the Bears offense in their plan.
Yeah. To me, it looked like Darnell moved about a half a second earlier than Caleb called for the snap of the ball. And if that gives a jump to the defensive end across from him, then that's already a distraction in Caleb's face. And you saw that one. He just turfed it at the field of DeAndre Swift. Didn't attempt a completion.
Caleb is 19 of 24 for 180 yards and 3 touchdown passes. And he has been sacked, 1 interception, of course, and sacked 3 times. Takes the snap, back to throw. Protection holds, goes out to the left, zips it to Roschon Johnson. Could not quite bust the tackle of Andre Sisco on a run to the left. He'll get near the 30-yard line, the 29-yard line, and a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long for the Bears.
We have an injured player, too. We got the training staff on the field.
And a penalty marker in the secondary again.
It was DJ.
DJ Moore.
He's up.
And another penalty marker in the secondary.
Holding. Defense, number 25.
Wow.
5-yard penalty. Automatic. 1st down.
Darby again. Ronald Darby. 2 on this drive.
That's what I'm saying. You have personnel that you match up well against, and if Darby's a little bit insecure, he's grabbing all the way down to Roma Dunze.
I mean, after a while,
it's not
you're going to get caught down.
Well, yeah, but there's nothing you can do about it because you're not changing personnel, and the Bears are keeping their...
Well, no, my point is as a defender, like when you're so grabby, you think they're not watching?
No, I mean, you give up a 1st down or a touchdown.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
1st and 10 of the 26-yard line. This drive kept alive by 3 penalties. Snap, handing off. Swift blasting up the middle with a big hole. 15, 10, bangs down near the 7. Opened up beautifully. And Swift hit the gas. Picks up 18 more. And Swift is having himself a nice afternoon run of the football. Now with 13 carries, 81 yards, 120, well, more than that for the Bears now with the 140 yards rushing the football. And they go to work at 1st and goal of the 7 in the Illinois State University red zone. Williams under center, 1 back set. That's Swift. Adunze out to the right. Tight ends either side. Snap, take, turn, giving to Swift. Swift slipped a tackle and rolls down inside the 2. How he slipped that tackle and somersaulted down inside the 5-yard line, I don't know.
You know Little Z's an Illinois State graduate.
I sure do. He's very proud.
I think we get him on the sideline wearing his Illinois State Letterman sweater.
Well, what did he earn that for? Exactly. I dare ask. We are through 3 quarters, and the Bears knocking on Jacksonville's door once again. 21-10, Bears lead the Jaguars on the Bears Radio Network.
Touchdown! Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the SiriusXM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the SiriusXM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with SiriusXM 360L radios.
Nobody covers the National Football League.
They give Mahomes time for the end zone. He throws it. It's caught. Touchdown!
Like SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88. Our team of former players, coaches, and front office executives like Pat Kerwin, Jim Miller, Rich Gannon, Alex Smith, and Hall of Famer Bill Polian brings you closer to the game. If it's happening, we are there. Live from the Scouting Combine in March to the Draft in April. And in the summer, SiriusXM NFL Radio takes you to all 32 training camps. We connect you with the history of the game on stage for Hall of Fame weekend. Hear all the primetime play-by-play action from opening night through the Super Bowl.
Spectacular in every way. Confetti flying in the air.
Your 24/7 home for the NFL all year long. SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
Hockey is back, and the NHL on SiriusXM sounds like this.
Score! Connor McDavid off the rush, set up by Hyman.
And this.
The Panthers have won the Stanley Cup for the first time. Yeah!
Hear every NHL game all season long on SiriusXM and the hometown announcers on the SiriusXM app, and talk about the day-to-day drama of the hockey season on NHL Network Radio, Channel 91.
In our studios in Chicago. Welcome to the 4th quarter now. Here in London with a decidedly Bears crowd. They are making a lot of noise. You see navy blue and orange all over the joint. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium coming alive. Little Neil Diamond, Tommy. Big fan?
Yeah, I am. I'm a big fan of Neil Diamond and the running game. The Bears, 7.3 yards per run, Jeff. When you look at 2nd and 3, you know, I mean, this is an invitation to...
Yep, 2nd and goal at the 3.
Yes.
They put Caleb under center, a bunch set of tight ends and Adunze to the right. Swift the back, takes a snap, 3 steps, throwing, lob, left corner of the end zone. Keenan Allen, touchdown! Touchdown Bears! Working on Brown. 2 touchdowns for Cole Kmet, 2 touchdowns for Keenan Allen, and a 4-pack for number 18, Caleb Williams, on the international stage here in London. And the Bears increase their lead to 27-10, point pending.
There's a little conversation going on between the officials right now. Let's confirm, verify that it was a catch, feed in, and control.
I got a man on the case. He says, foot down, grab, toe down, touchdown Bears. Let's go with it. How about it?
Yeah, they're setting up the ball. Let them kick.
Bears touchdowns brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. And once again, if you're just joining us, Cole Kmet pulling double duty today. About to snap again Scott Daly left in the first half with a knee injury. He's the backup snapper. He's on the ball. Awaiting Torrey Taylor's sign. He puts it down. Kicked by Santos. It is up. It is good. And the Bears extend their lead and answer the touchdown by Trevor Lawrence. It is 28-10. Bears continue to keep that arm's length away from his Jacksonville team in at 1-4 off of a big win over Indianapolis last week after starting 0-4. But how about the placement of that throw by Caleb Williams out of real estate? Connects with Keenan Allen on a 10-play, 70-yard drive. 6 minutes and 6 seconds. We'll break here on the 4th on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway. Exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Dear football fans, Toyota's leading the drive to victory. The Corolla and all-hybrid Camry make big plays with style and efficiency. RAV4 is a versatile game changer. Highlander's got room for your whole squad. And the rugged Tacoma and Tundra control the line of scrimmage. They've all got available all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive too. Visit Toyota.com or head to your local Toyota dealership. Toyota, let's go places.
We all know going solar is a great way to help create a healthier, cleaner planet. But the first step is finding a solar solution that makes sense for you. You may have questions about cost and convenience. ComEd has answers and tools, like a solar calculator, to help you see all your options. You don't even need solar panels to benefit from solar power. You just need the right information. Go to ComEd.com/solar to find a solar solution that works for you.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Beyond the bottle, Tito's has gained a reputation for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits around the world to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's and learn more at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored responsibly.
I mean, you talk about balance, Tommy. We ask for it all the time. 146 on the ground, 175 through the air for 321. Jacksonville held to 45 on the ground, 2:15 for the game. The Bears with 21 first downs and just 2 penalties. 3 first downs by penalty. Here's the boot by Santos. Sails to the goal line. Here's Bigsby with a head start. 5, 10, 15, 20. A little stumble at the 25. Ball's ripped out of there. On the ground. Piled up at the 35. Oh, my goodness. Bears look like they have it. Celebration underway by Daniel Hardy and company. Got to see the rip on that one. It happened so fast. Bigsby kind of stumbled.
I think he's calling Jacksonville ball.
It's Jacksonville football. But how about that?
Yeah.
This knowledge that has been passed down from Charles Peanut Tillman about constantly raking at the ball. He talks to these guys. It was Daniel Hardy. Daniel Hardy with the rip. That's why he was so happy. And a near recovery by the Bears. That'll put you on your heels as an offense right now. The Bears are preying on that football.
Bigsby, I mean, that would have just put, I'm not saying it would have tanked the game, but it sure would have given Bears great field position.
That's awesome stuff by a player we absolutely love. Coming at it the long way and the hard way, being a special teams weapon right now. Lawrence on the snap. Pockets clean with time, throws left. It's Ingram, his security blanket. Dives for the catch underneath Jalen Jones, just outside the 40. Inside the numbers, and a pickup of 7. Again, the Bears down Tyreek Stevenson today, down Jaquan Brisker. They lost Kyler Gordon to a hamstring injury, so the depth being tested. We keep talking about it. It's great depth and the strength of the defense, and it's showing up. Here is Lawrence with pressure coming up the middle, and they close quickly. Down he goes! Back to the 31. Chris Williams, number 91 in navy blue, puts him down for a 10-yard sack. Did you see how quickly he ate the grass and got Lawrence down to the ground?
He looked like Billings last week when he got his sack. He was set free, and his pursuit was set on the quarterback. And Trevor Lawrence saw him in his rearview mirror and knew that he wasn't getting away.
Chris Williams. And I'll tell you, Jaguars with 3rd and 13. This is about to implode on them if they get off the field. 32-yard line. Dearness Johnson into the lineup, snap to Lawrence. Clean pocket, throws right to a Bear, intercepted and a sliding pick. Up with it at the 40, and it is Blackwell with the pick. Again, you name it, you put them in, they're going to make a play in the secondary. I can't be happier for Josh Blackwell.
You kind of called that, Jeff. You said you get a turnover here, this place will implode, and that's exactly what happened on your cue.
29 interceptions since the 2023 campaign. The Bears lead the NFL now by a margin of 3 over the 49ers. I mean, that bench has got to be lit up right now. You hear Little Z in the parabolic. That's a team that stayed together all week, got to know each other a little better, and now enjoying themselves, having a big time here in London.
You know, I think it's too, you make the team one-dimensional. In 2024, the Jacksonville Jaguars, they've been averaging 5.7 yards per carry. Today, 2.9. So then they got to throw the ball.
Caleb Williams under center. He's got a 4-touchdown day and a trio of receivers tight to the formation right. Single receiver DJ Moore. Love hearing him bark at the line of scrimmage in complete control. Snap, play fake. Cisco on the blitz, picked up by Swift. Dancing around, trying to avoid the rush. Coming to the near side. Throws to an open Komet at the 30. Komet on the run at the 25, to the 20, and out of bounds at the 10. Houdini just pulled one off. Caleb evading the rush again to a wide open Cole Komet. Put on the Oklahoma tape, put on the USC tape, and put on the Bears tape. That's what he does.
But it's a nice job of Cole, too, recognizing what the quarterback is going through, understanding, let him show him his numbers, and I'm aware. And just a great communication without ever saying a word between the two.
Pick up a 27, 5 targets, 5 catches, 70 yards for Komet. Here's the end around, a flip to DJ Moore, running left. DJ to the 5, diving for the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown Bears with Komet out on the edge. A perimeter block to help out his buddy. 9 yards for the score. And the Bears are pulling away from Jacksonville in a big way. 34-10. Not even 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Super deceptively run, too. That was perfection in the backfield. You really didn't know who had the ball because there's 2 ball carriers going in opposite direction. And Caleb Williams just standing still, and then you had to pick out who had it and where is he going.
He's going to be short, though, by a yard. All that celebration.
Yep.
Can we do it? Can we hit the reset button, Tom, and bring that same level of excitement?
The runner was short of the line to gain the touchdown.
Let the big guys check in and let them escort the back into the backfield.
Booth Reviews brought to you by Northwestern Medicine. And our timeouts here in the second half brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans. Bears fans are ready to pop.
Yeah.
They are on the edge of their seat. Talked to one fan today. Man, my excitement level is off the charts. This is just the beginning of something special. I mean, they really are believing it.
Amagaji is checked in. I don't know if I don't see Doug in there, but I do see Karan.
You got Komet and Mercedes Lewis in there as well.
Yeah.
Yep,
There's Doug. There's Doug.
Somebody asked him in the media session the other day, hey, what about a pass? Did you see William Perry?
We asked Flus that when he was talking about it, the evolution of William Perry. He was a ball carrier, he was a lead blocker, and then he caught a pass for a touchdown. So there's a process to that.
And rock stars in 1986 when you and the gang arrived here in London.
I got to say, if I was going to have a pass caught, I might go to Amagaji because 72 and 72 both catching touchdowns.
That is a lineage connection. And historic 2nd and goal at the 1. We're in the fourth, 12:45 remaining after the interception by Blackwell of Lawrence, who's turned the ball over 64 times in his career now, as Kramer is the lead man for Swift. Motion to the right, Komet leading the way. Take turn, give to Swift. Bangs into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown Bears. Swift for 6. Just a power play up the middle. DeAndre fires the ball into the stands, and there's no doubt a Bears fan to take it.
Power ain't pretty. Power is just effective. And that's exactly what they did right there. And they put that on display. And great ad-libbing between Caleb and Cole. That's why they are where they're at.
So once again, Cole Kmet goes out there for the long snapper. He'll be getting a microphone in his face after the game, Tommy.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, my Lord. Wonder when the last time he actually snapped.
Well, I bet you his dad, Big Frank, and his uncle
Jeff Skinina.
I bet you they never snapped in a game. We'll have to check that out.
Kmet on the ball. Taylor to await. High snap. Pulled down. Santos with a man coming at him strong. Still punches it through. Came flying in off the edge. A 3-play, 36-yard drive in a minute 6. And points off the takeaways have now exploded to 54 on the season. Entering today the 4th best in the NFL by this Bears defense. And we will break after that Bears touchdown, brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, North Indiana. With Tom Thayer, I'm Jeff Joniak, here from London on the Bears Radio Network.
The #1 pro wrestling podcast on the planet is now on YouTube. This is Dave LaGreca from Busted Open. Join us every day to watch in-depth conversations with the biggest names in pro wrestling.
Consistently the best wrestling show.
With Cody Rhodes, Swerve Strickland, Becky Lynch, Goldberg, Ric Flair, The Undertaker.
I'm actually glad to be on a real show.
And so many more. Plus daily breakdowns of the world of wrestling. Subscribe to us now. Search Busted Open on YouTube.
Get in the flow with the channel of unforgettable R&B from back when Beyonce went solo. Feel the energy and emotion of 2000s and 2010s.
When it happens in the NFL,
Robert Saleh has been fired as head coach of the Jets.
We're reacting to it on Sirius XM NFL Radio.
What? Wow.
Talking about the biggest stories all day.
Chicago, as of now, is in the race. I like where they are, but look at that division.
From the field to the front office, nobody covers the game.
Jonathan Gannon has got to feel really good about where the trajectory of this Arizona Cardinals team is headed.
Like Sirius XM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be breaking down all the action from Sunday and getting you ready for Monday Night Football as Josh Allen and the Bills take on Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets.
Plus, we'll talk to both Falcons coach Raheem Morris and Bucs coach Todd Bowles while also keeping you updated on all the latest injury news.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, Sirius XM, NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Studios, our sideline reporter, unable to travel today, and the reason why. Of course, the head coach at Carmel High School in Mundelein, he's got a senior son, got to watch him play, so stayed behind, watched his son. I'd never heard about the outcome, so I'll leave that one for everybody else as the kickoff sails far side. Bigsby an over-the-shoulder to catch. Halfway deep in the end zone on the far side, top of the field, so they'll take it at the 30-yard line. Let's bring J-Mac in real quick. J-Mac, I know you're loving it from a distance, but, man, if you were here, you'd be all jazzed up, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little jealous. I'd be celebrating with the guys after every touchdown, but it's great to see. It's great to see guys that bonded all week, going out there, having a productive game. It's been long overdue. Caleb's seeing the field real well, and let's keep it going.
Oh, real well, especially the middle of the field, and just pinpoint accuracy on some of those, some throws, deep ball throws, you name it. 12:29 to go in the game, and the Trevor Lawrence-led Jaguars are right to left. Snap is back, pressure coming right away from Sweat, and down he goes! Gobbled up, finished up by DeMarcus Walker. Sweat and Walker. Sweat already a half a sack, sharing one earlier today, an 8-yard drop. Number 3 of Lawrence, and Lawrence now starting to hang on the ball, Tommy.
Well, that was immediate win rush against the right tackle, and Trevor Lawrence had no bailout spot. He was being chased before he even got to his final drop step.
2-by-2, receivers either side. Outside of the numbers, you got Gabe Davis and a handoff on the draw. Dearness Jackson across the 30, rumbles to the 35-yard line. The former Cleveland Brown, Dearness Johnson, gets a nice chunk, the most they've had in a minute here, to the 35-yard line. All Bears right now, 35-10, 11:36 to go. They've scored on their last 4 drives. 10-play, 7-play, 10-play, 3-play, and 14 points off turnovers on those drives. Crowd lit up here in London, and it's lit up navy blue and orange. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They're all inside the numbers. Snap is back. Lawrence zips off a pass. It's caught to the right side. Gabe Davis makes the catch, but nothing after contact, nothing after the catch. He's shoved out of bounds by Jalen Jones, one of those 3 reserves in the lineup defensively, picks up 6. And I looked up, too. They don't get a lot of yards after contact. Now, they've made big plays, but over the season,
he made the catch, and he was more concerned about securing the catch than he was running after the catch.
Ingram in the lineup. They form a bunch to the left side along with Kirk. And the LSU rookie, and to the left side is Dearness Johnson. Snap back, 4-man rush. Here comes pressure, throwing over the middle, and breaking on it was Elijah Hicks. He had the better crack at it. They were going deep for Kirk, and easily Montez Sweat could have drawn a holding penalty.
But during his cadence there, he made eye contact with Kirk. It was basically telling him, I'm going to go to you, so run this specific route. It was obvious communication there, desperation time.
Let's pause for station identification on the Bears radio.
Interact with our
Second and 10, 41-yard line, Jacksonville for Trevor Lawrence. He sends Kirk into the left slot. Bears are off coverage. Safety's back deep. They throw right to the screen. Caught 40, 45, middle of the field. Brought down on the play by Byard up from safety on Dearness Johnson. And they nearly knocked that screen right out of the air.
Yeah, DeAndre Swift read it perfectly, reached his left arm out to knock the ball out of the air, or possible interception, and somehow Trevor Lawrence fit it
DeMarcus
in.
Walker?
No, Montez Sweat.
Oh, you said DeAndre.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it. Snap back to Lawrence. Tight pocket, throws right. Ingram the catch. And he's tumbled down there, Jalen Jones. That's a wanna tackle right there by Jalen Jones. You want to tackle Ingram, who's 6'4", big and athletic. TJ Edwards also arriving on the scene. 2nd and 4, the ball on the 39 after that 6-yard catch. Under 10 minutes to play in the game, and the Bears up 35-10. Bunch set left, snap, quick throw off the left side. Ingram with blockers in front. Tried to be shoved out of bounds on the play by Jalen Johnson. Got that momentum going. He did scamper for a few more, tight roping the near sideline. And you notice they are not passing anywhere. A wide receiver in Jalen Johnson territory is not happening. They're not even looking that way.
Right. You know, how much do you trust your protection? And there, Jalen Johnson did a nice job of extending the width of the ball carrier, the receiver, instead of turning it upfield. And that's what really ended up limiting the success of that play.
3rd and 2, ball on the 37, 6 of 11 on 3rd down. Jacksonville. Bigsby in the lineup to the right. Tight end in the slot to the left along with Brian Thomas. Back to throw. Pressure coming. Throwing down the right side. Incomplete. Gabe Davis defended by that man. Numero uno. Jalen Johnson. No catch. Right near the pylon. Daniel Hardy-Tom with a good rush there. He was on the field.
It was a good run. Well, I mean, I thought I saw a blitzer to the inside of Daniel Hardy. So I don't know if my eyes are confusing me or his rush was so quick that it looked like a free blitzer.
When he's out there, Tom, he just plays with a youthful exuberance.
I love that guy. I wish he'd get more reps like this.
4th and 1. 9:07 to play. Ball on the 36 of the Bears. Lawrence at the line of scrimmage. 2 on the play clock. Wants the ball. Quickly hands it off to Dearness Johnson, makes the run up the middle, and TJ Edwards puts him down inside the 30-yard line to the 28 and a first down. And he barely got that off. You heard the clapping.
Yeah.
He wanted that ball from center Mitch Morse.
Well, that's just an emergency situation now in the NFL. In the college, everybody uses that clap cadence. Here, it's just an emergency. Give me the ball. I got it. The clock's running out.
Under 9 to play in the game. First down, 29-yard line, Bears territory. 2-by-2 and a back snap to Lawrence. Going to quickly snap off the throw left. It is caught by Strange. The tight end inside the 25, outside the numbers. Put down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Coming over, TJ Edwards with help from, I believe, Hicks. The leading tackler today, Jalen Jones. In for the injured Tyreek Stevens, who went 9 tackles. Kyler Gordon had 7, 6 in the first half. Byard and Edwards, 7 apiece. 8:15 to go. Snap, draw. Dearness Johnson slips a tackle, but he had helpers now. Bears playing to the ball. Edmonds, also Booker out there. The first wave got by Chris Williams, who has a sack today.
How many total sacks do the Bears have today?
They have 3 sacks.
All right.
3 sacks. 2nd and 7. It's hurry up time for Jacksonville. They're in trouble. Under 8 to go. Down 35-10, but driving on the Bears. This is play number 12 on this drive. Dearness Johnson, the back to the right. Back to throw. Pressure coming from Hardy. He's steered away. They throw to the end zone, up in the air. Pass is caught by Brian Thompson for the touchdown. Or did he drop it? He dropped the ball. Okay. Dropped the ball. I thought for sure that was a touchdown right on the O of Chicago on the far side of the field. He was covered, but it is 3rd down and 7.
But when he goes down inside that dark blue that surrounds Chicago, it's hard to see where the football is rolling inside that dark blue
paint.
He
jumped up. What a hands catch, but it hit him in the chest. Byard back there with Blackwell. 3rd and 7. Football on the 15-yard line of the Bears. Play clock to 6. Corners off. Safety's back. Snap. Throw. Right side. Lawrence connects with Kirk. Dragged down by Edmonds inside the 10. Down near the 6. So the drive alive, but a touchdown pass dropped by Brian Thomas like a touchdown pass was poked out by Elijah Hicks early in the game.
They had a blitzer coming that play and kind of forced the ball out of Trevor Lawrence's hand.
Lawrence hurries, now takes the snap, going to gun it right side, incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver, threw a fastball to the outside, made a nice move on Jalen Jones at the top of the field in the navy blue in the end zone off to our left.
If that was the correct direction of the route or it was a fastball throw to the outside shoulder, there's no way the receiver could correct his feet balance and catchability with that type of throw by Trevor Lawrence. So maybe it was just a misinformation.
Serious velocity on there,
yeah,
Tommy.
it did.
7-11 to play in the game. 2nd down and 5. 2nd and goal at the 5. Lawrence in the gun. 2-by-2. Corners off. Safety's back in the end zone. Rushers are spread wide. Snap to Lawrence. Good push up the middle. Throws out of the back of the end zone. Tremaine Edmonds, the Predator back there with his long wingspan, covering up Gabe Davis. No room, no window as he took him all the way to the chalk at the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. 5 minutes and 22 seconds on a 16-play drive brewing for Jacksonville, and the Bears are making them bleed every yard.
That was a purpose incompletion right there. There was no chance that anybody would catch it unless they were sitting in the first row of the stands.
3rd and goal, 5-yard line, right to left for the white on black Jacksonville Jaguars. Here next week against New England at Wembley. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. That's the tight end, Ingram. Snap is back to Lawrence. Good push, but good protection. Throws to the end zone, broken up. A yard deep in the end zone. Broken up by the Bears secondary. Elijah Hicks in the vicinity again. And it is 4th and goal at the 5. Elijah Hicks at the center of 2 pass breakups in the end zone. This one for Christian Kirk. And he pokes it out of there.
You know what? His hand swatted so quickly in front of the ball. I don't know if it affected the vision of the receiver or he actually got a backhand onto the back edge of the football.
Listen to this crowd chanting, "Go Bears." 4th and goal at the 5 for Lawrence. Brings a man in motion. Gabe Davis settles right inside the numbers. Snap to Lawrence. Bears are blitzing. He's throwing to the goal line. Pass is caught for the touchdown. About a yard deep, and then he was backed up and knocked down, but the catch was made by Gabriel Davis.
I want to replay.
5-yard touchdown, and that ends a scoring spurt by the Bears, and the Jaguars have 16 on the board, but they're down 35-16.
I'm not buying it, Jeff. I'm telling you that right now.
Gabe Davis just settled down there, and he was hit by Byard, and so I can understand what you're saying. I can understand what you're saying, big time.
Yeah, I just did. You know, I know it's a kind of a difficult angle for us to see, but I didn't think that the ball crossed the plane of the goal.
Jacksonville going for 2. They've split out Tim Jones to the left. They've got Ingram in the left slot, right side. Kirk And Thomas, snap to Lawrence. Going to gun it left side. Incomplete for Ingram. Well covered on the play by Elijah Hicks. Elijah Hicks growing confidence, man. And this has been something that's been brewing since the offseason. They really, really have enjoyed his progress. A 17-play, 70-yard drive in 5.5 minutes to a touchdown. They'll get 6 out of it. 35-16 Bears. 6:58 to play in the fourth quarter on the Bears Radio Network.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need one tool instead of two. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch Tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine says.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
The village of Bolingbrook is breaking out and elevating its game. Bolingbrook remains the most desirable Southwest suburban location to start or expand your business. Why? Over 50 corporate headquarters call Bolingbrook home, and it's a prime commuter destination right off I-55 and I-355. So come be Bolingbrook. Elevate your future and the future of your business. Visit bebolingbrook.com. It's a great time to be Bolingbrook.
I almost said Jacksonville. Back in London, Jacksonville has declared an onside kick down 35-16. So they lined it up. Little, the rookie out of Arkansas, right to left. And the Bears put their guys up front. So you can declare it so no one knows it's a surprise. And I don't know what that means in terms of... Well, here's the kick, and it bounces right into the waiting arms of Khalil Herbert. And the Bears are going to get the football at the 44-yard line of Jacksonville. So preparation for it versus surprise, what's the mental aspect of that?
Well, the declaration of them having to call that they're going to do an onside kick, it kind of puts your special teams coordinator and the hands team at ease, because you could still set up for an onside kick and kick it deep in the other way. So there, it's just the best guys with the best hands that are the best athletes on the front line, and Khalil Herbert did exactly what was asked of him.
So the Bears, with under 7 minutes to go, put Caleb Williams under his center. Coleman Shelton, their left to right. He'll take and toss, left side. Swift, nice blocking up front, and then a shoulder hit by Ventrell Miller. Nasty player at linebacker, physical dude. Pickup of 3, it'll be 2nd down and 7. Time now for the Bears' advantage of the game, brought to you by Advantage Chevy Dealerships, home of the 60-minute guarantee. They'll have you driving off in your next Chevy in 60 minutes or less, or they'll make your first car payment. I got to give it to Cole Kmet. Now with 6 touchdown catches to this week, 18, third all-time among Bear tight ends for touchdown catches, tying Desmond Clark. Now you might remember, Desmond was an 8-year Bear with 99 starts as Caleb takes back on 3, pass thrown, batted down to the line of scrimmage by either one of 2 players, Mason Smith or Eric Armstead. So Ditka, of course, tops the list at 34. Number 2, who's this? Oh, Greg Olson at number 20 at 20, and Kmet and Desmond Clark now at 18 each. There's your Bears' advantage of the game. And long snapping, I guess, for the first time since his rookie year.
Yeah, his rookie year, as I confirmed, he did throw one back his rookie year, and he's got that in his
And dad
family.
and uncle also.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a family affair, long snapping. Frank Kmet Here's the snap and a toss to the near side. Swift, blockers out in front. They knock the ball down right into the hands of Tevin Jenkins. It was Ventrell Miller with the pop, and the ball squirted out right into the waiting arms of Tevin Jenkins, who just landed on the football and a timeout call with 6:05 to play in the game.
The first, it will be 30 seconds. Please set the game clock to 6:07.
That's a good turnover recovery by Tevin.
Yeah, helmet right on the ball.
Johnny on the spot.
6:07 to play in the game, Tommy. A 35-16 Bears lead. So yeah, Jeff Scanina, Frank Cometta. Did you long snap ever in a regular season game or a preseason game?
Yes, I did.
What happened there?
Oh, I got rolled over because that's when you could attack the heads of the center, and I could do it, but I didn't have that recovery balance, and I got absolutely rolled.
Remember who rolled you?
It was the Vikings. It was the inside rushers of the Vikings. It was awful.
It's giving you is that why you didn't sleep last night?
No.
You're remembering it right now. It is 4th down and 3. Bears football. The 37-yard line, left to right. In motion. Roma Dunze now back the other way. Settles in the left slot. Bears go 3-by-1. Williams checking things at the line with 4 on the play clock. Caleb waits the snap, and it was all a shell game as the play clock winds down and a timeout call.
First timeout. Chicago, the first will be 30 seconds.
35-16 Bears.
What's the strategy here? Do you kick a field goal of this far away? Do you try to coffin corner a punt? Do you trust Cole snapping a punt? You know, there's just a lot of things that have to factor into this with Cole, but he's been doing a great job so far. But, you know, if you go for it and you miss it, either way, you're giving up good field position.
Bears fell behind 3-0 on a 12-play, 67-yard drive of the first quarter by Jacksonville, and then ripped off 21 consecutive points. Komet, 2 touchdowns. Also Allen from Williams. Allen had another touchdown catch. Swift a 1-yard run, and here we are. 4th and 3, ball on the 37. The Bears with the offense on the field. Top of the field, receiver one-on-one with Brown. Trips to the right, snap to Caleb. Gonna throw, slant, caught. Keenan Allen, a first down machine. One-on-one, top of the field. Hey, you gotta go to the 6-time Pro Bowler, to the 29-yard line on the inside slant. Body position, he's a grad student at it. And a great work off the line of scrimmage. Put it where only Keenan could catch it on the numbers.
Throw and catch A+, completion, the meaning behind that 4th down completion.
Tom, the underrated route running of that veteran. Healthy and ready to work with Caleb. Now you can breathe easy. 5:30 to play in the game. They'll go back under center and back to the run game. And Roshan Johnson sidesteps Ventrell in the hole and then hit by Brown at the 26-yard line of Jacksonville. Gain of 3. Leading tackler today for Jacksonville is Miller with 9 tackles along with Lloyd.
Ventrell Miller, he's a young guy too. He's not tall, so he's always going to win the game of leverage against bigger, taller offensive linemen. 6 foot, 232, a big, thick guy, but runs well, tackles well, and he's just got a good frame.
Tore his Achilles last year. 2nd down at 6 at the 25. Snap to Williams, tossing left to Roshan Johnson. Gets a block from Shelton, but there were white jerseys in the vicinity, and he was brought down to the ground. Tackle made there by a couple of players of note. Odumoawe, I know I botched that one. I apologize. But also, I believe, Antonio Johnson in there. Savage got a concussion today.
Yep.
And that was on that friendly fire. On that hit that knocked out Brown for a minute. He came back. Clock winding to 4 minutes to play in the game here in London. Bears are 3rd and 6 at the Jacksonville 25. Leading 35-16. Shotgun. 2-by-2, all inside the numbers. Keenan Allen in motion. The snap and a handoff of Roshan Johnson. Sidesteps a tackle who grabs his jersey and slings him back down to the ground. Right on the left hash at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I could see running the ball just to keep the clock going.
Yep.
But I was kind of like internally pulling for Keenan Allen to see, is this guy still going to be a 3rd down monster here where they're going to set everything up, put him in motion, get some reads on the coverage, and then throw it to him. But they were okay with
Oh, Jaguars making a personnel change, and they're kind of stuck in the middle here and trying to figure out who's in, who's out. Caleb's got the ball. Guy trying to get off the field and does at the last minute. Caleb at 4th and 6 of them on the 25-yard line. Komet motions to a bunch set to the right. Could just be hard counting them to death. So the play clock goes to 0, and the Bears take another timeout.
Charles timeout. Chicago, the second. It will be 30 seconds.
3:24 in the game. And if you're new to the game here in England and you're trying to sort this out, try to figure out what's going on, they're just trying to kill the game, baby.
Yeah.
That's it. May not look exciting, but by any means necessary to get out of here, get the win, do so without any more damage done.
But how many times on Monday do you watch all the highlights of games and you talk about bad clock management by some teams, and then it comes back to haunt them after a little while? I see Tevin Jenkins leaving the field. He's sitting on the bench right there.
Please set the game clock to 3:25.
But I see Bill Murray still.
Amagaji is in there now, and they're going to try a field goal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was curious.
Cole Kmet practicing his long snapper down there. So this is the first field goal try with him.
And you see some of the snaps, they've been a little high. It's given Torrey Taylor a lot of good work today. I mean, for a guy that has just started holding on an NFL level, he's done a great job for Cairo. And it's difficult for Cairo because you don't have that specificness of timing that when you work with a long snapper and holder, a couple thousand reps to get to this point.
They will kick this from the left hash, angle to the right for 43. Out of the hold of Torrey Taylor, Cole Kmet on the ball for Cairo Santos. Kmet sends it back high, pulled down, kick is partially blocked. And so there's the timing, the high snap, the speed, all that factors in on the field goal try. And Jacksonville gets a hand on it here in the fourth quarter, but there's only 3:21 left in the game, and the Bears up 35-16. We're going to take a break here in the fourth quarter on the Bears Radio Network.
I'm Bruce Murray.
And I'm Rich Gannon.
Join us Monday, noon Eastern time on the Sirius XM Blitz. We recap Week 4 around the NFL, including a big matchup in Green Bay between the Vikings and Packers and the Bills-Ravens in Baltimore on Sunday night.
Josh Allen, are you kidding me? Plus, we'll preview a Monday Night Football doubleheader with the Titans at the Dolphins and the Seahawks visiting the Lions.
So don't miss the Sirius XM Blitz with me and Rich Gannon. Monday, noon Eastern time on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Hey, North America, it's Jelly Roll. You ain't nothing but a liar.
Beautifully broken. Jelly. '22 beautifully broken songs.
These songs describe all of us at some point.
Channel 56.
And streaming in the SiriusXM app.
This is John Paul Morosi. On the new SiriusXM original podcast, The Road to Cooperstown, I sit down with Hall of Famer Mariano Rivera.
Joe, I used to go to bed crying because I couldn't communicate. That frustrated me so bad that I said, you know what, this cannot happen anymore. I have to learn the language.
The Road to Cooperstown airs Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM 89, and the all-new SiriusXM app. New episodes drop every Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts.
Touchdown! Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the SiriusXM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the SiriusXM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with SiriusXM 360L radios.
Today they've converted their third downs and a fourth down, 4 for 4 in the red zone, and frankly only ran 58 plays, and they've got 35 points on the board. And DeAndre Swift with another big yard from scrimmage day, 119 on 21 touches. That's 404 yards in the last 3 games.
But Bears had 6 plays after their first 2 series, Jeff, so they had a lot of catching up to do.
New quarterback in, it's Mac Jones for Trevor Lawrence. And they give to DeAndre Johnson, and he's tracked down by number 94, Booker. We're just seeing the baby steps of Austin Booker, but I'll tell you this. every time he makes a play, he gets up super jacked. He's 21 years old, and he's got great development ahead, and I know you are excited about him, and I'm super excited about him.
What I'm excited about, he puts himself through a pre-game routine that's exhausting. And so he doesn't have to take time to get ready. He's ready at the first snap he gets.
I'll have to get more details on that. As Mac Jones takes the snap, looks to throw right. It is caught. Waiting for him is Jack Sanborn. Put the poor soul and drove him into the ground. Oh, my goodness. That was the rookie. And he's a good one. Brian Thomas. The Bears have muted his damage today. You had to. He's a burner and the top rookie receiver in yards. Just 3 catches today on 6-7 targets.
It's going to be interesting to see where Trevor Lawrence goes throughout his career. He's got all the tools, the talent, the mental makeup, but where is this team going to take him?
2:17 to go in the game for Mac Jones, a former New England Patriot. Takes the snap. In trouble on the blitz, and down he goes. Amin Agbagbaniba finishes Mac Jones. How about Matt Eberflus and the blitz here on the fourth quarter with 2 minutes to go to quiet Mac Jones.
Agbagbaniba, he's a guy that I expected big things out of in the preseason, Jeff. It seemed like he was making plays all over the place. Nice to see him get a play in the regular season game.
He is a special teams stud, and therefore does not get a lot of snaps with that great linebacking crew. The 2-minute warning brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans. It is 35-16. Bears here from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium outside of London, England on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Hi, this is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Outdoor Power Equipment. Did you know that all Ego 56-volt batteries are universal? I love that my lawnmower, string trimmer, and blower all share the same powerful 56-volt Ego Arc lithium battery. With over 90 Ego tools to choose from, you can build a powerful collection. Plus, Ego delivers the power of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. That's why Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Learn more at egopowerplus.com.
Chicagoland, your #1 team for luxury is Bill Jacobs Auto Group. We're leading the league with top new car volume for BMW, Land Rover, Mini, and Volkswagen. Discover an experience that matches our winning lineup. Drive home in style and comfort today. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in. The experience brings you back. Year-to-date new car volume for BMW, Land Rover, Mini, and Volkswagen.
At Busey Wealth Management, we're proud to partner with individuals, families, and foundations, ensuring possibilities become achievements. From preserving and enhancing your assets to securing your legacy for future generations, we're focused on your success. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Player of the game interview on the field as he does so from our studios in downtown Chicago. But your Bears have scored 24, 36, and 35 the last 3 games. And again, the defense holding court, holding teams under 21 points. Here's the punt, fair catch call for at the 15-yard line, 14-yard line. DeAndre Carter on the far side of the field. So the Bears will just play this one out. And you know what? Hey, I'm glad they sent Agbagbaniba and sacked him because I don't want to see that streak end. It's up to 12 games holding teams under that 21-point mark.
I just like to create the development of desire and depth on this football team. From the defensive backs we saw play today to the guys from Austin Booker and the other crew that have a chance to play. It allows those guys to enjoy a little bit of excitement for their hard work.
And I just think that they have high goals and numbers. Of course, wins matter the most, but high numbers too. As Tyson Bagent for the second time here this season is going to finish the job in victory formation. And time now for our toast of the game, presented by Binny's Beverage Depot. Binny's, the official champagne provider of the Chicago Bears Radio Network. Tom, I got to tell you, If you can't find it at Benny's,
it's probably not worth drinking.
Williams becomes the 5th rookie quarterback to go 4-0 in his home starts. And yes, this is not considered a neutral site game. This is a home game for the Bears after starting week 1 of the rookie season. Joe Ferguson did it. Remember, from Buffalo back in 1973. Matt Ryan in 2008. Ryan Pohl's roommate at Boston College. Russell Wilson in 2012. Carson Wentz in 2016. You hear the noise begin to erupt here in London at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as the fans are going to celebrate big time tonight in central London. They've owned this place over the course of the week. They've partied, they've cheered, they've loved, they've learned, and they've seen Caleb Williams have himself another good day. 23 of 29, 79% completion percentage, 226 yards, 7.8 yards per pass attempt, 4 touchdown passes, 2 to Keenan Allen, 2 to Cole Kmet, 1 interception he'd love to have back, and 124 quarterback rating. And then he also ran for yards. How about 56 on 4 carries? The Bears 153 on the ground and 5.5 a carry, and they walk to the middle of the field to shake hands. Winners for the 3rd consecutive time. They are 4-2 headed into the bye week. Coming out of the bye week, road trips to Washington and Arizona. And this one is history in London. Bears 35, Jacksonville 16. And you hear the Bears fight song in the background as Caleb Williams will greet Trevor Lawrence. And Lawrence working through some things right now, Tommy.
Yeah, I don't question mark to Doug Peterson. Is he the right guy to bring Trevor Lawrence along in his career? They rewarded him with a massive contract. They got playmakers all over the offensive side of the ball and on the defensive side of the ball. So I think Jacksonville is going to have to do some